Hello. Am I okay? My computer's lagging like crazy, dude. Yay, I caught a stream. What's up, Eddie? How's it going? Hi, everybody. Doobie doop. The link leads to last stream's VOD? Come on. How did I mess that up? Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, dude. Stupid. And my computer's so laggy, I can't even fix it. Like, what is happening, man? Oh. An annoying start to stream. I literally cannot use my computer right now because it's so frozen. I can't see chat either, so give me a sec, guys. This is ridiculous, man. Oh my god. Okay. I need to get rid of some tabs or something. Okay. Hello? Am I good yet on the... Okay, yeah. Give me a sec, guys. I need to grab the real link. Idiot. Oh my god, so annoyed. Okay. How did that happen? Okay, Discord is fixed. Dude, I just want to use my computer. It is so laggy right now. Oh my god. I don't know what happened. The second I started streaming, my whole PC just like shut down. Here, let me get the Miko cam on for those watching vertically. There we go. Yeah, we need it here too. Give me a sec, guys. I'm just trying to fix my tweet. Can we please just work? Okay, the tweet was right. Then how did the Discord get wrong? I don't understand. Okay, whatever. All right, so we should be good now. We should be good to get into it. We're playing Minecraft. Hi guys, everyone like the stream? Please like the stream. It makes me feel yummy and happy inside. Guys, I finally watched K-pop Demon Hunters. Wow. All I can say is wow. 2 thumbs up from this guy. Oh god, that movie was incredible. That movie was so good, I can't stop thinking about it. Can we just do a K-pop Demon Hunter karaoke stream? Is that okay? Can we do that? No? Please, no. It's so good, you don't understand. You don't understand. You guys don't know what you're missing. Gonna be golden. Okay, we'll just take that with us. How's your day been? It's been alright. It's been okay. First stream, so is this normal? Is what normal? We don't need such a stream? Yes, you do. You guys saying that you don't want me to sing is only making me want to sing more. Because you're being dicks. What was your favorite part of the movie? I have a lot of favorite parts, but I think the most visually impressive part of the movie was the scene in the bathhouse. They go to a men's bathhouse and fight a bunch of, demons in the male bathhouse, and it's like one of the coolest battle scenes. Visually, it's insane. It's so good. Okay, so guys, let me give you an overview of what we're doing today. Today is day 6 of Big Rock Bay. We're terraforming today. We've got a lot of progress done on the base so far, as you can see. I did a little off-camera Lightmatica placing. None of this was here last stream. I'm gonna be real. All this is new. All this stuff. But last stream we finished these rocks. We still need to like bridge the gap between these rocks and this area over here. There's like a little inlet that we need to build right here. And it's got a whole bunch of blocks that are like a huge pain in the butt. Pain in the butt to get. Especially on this lower level here. In fact, I think we need to grab a new schematic from Creative real quick. I think we need to grab a little schematic. So let me do that real quick. We're gonna hop onto the Creative server, and I need to, because I'm pretty sure my schematic right now doesn't go down to this lower block, and I need to know what blocks to put here in this inlet for all these like all these crazy blocks here. We need to know where to put those. So I think if we just go to area editor and then go down one, I mean, how can I see what's selected? Is this my selection right now? Ah, okay, yeah, so we need like a totally new selection. I think we need to go to like here and then go down a block and then we set to here. Oh God, that's laggy. That's laggy. Give it a sec. Okay, so from there, and then I don't think we need to go over quite this far for what I'm doing. I think I can just leave it like here. Well, actually, yeah, we don't even need to go very far at all. I think we can just go to like here and then line it up on the top of the greenhouse. So we'll go here for our second corner, and then we're gonna call it axolotl, or no, we're gonna call it inlet. Big rock inlet. Save schematic. Okay. Got our schematic. Now we go back into single player. There we go. Mog, are you gonna adopt me or what? I don't know. I'm not ready to adopt. I'm already babysitting all of you. I'm not ready. I'm not sure if I'm up for adoption. All right, let's see. We're gonna turn off these placements real quick. Then we're gonna go load a new schematic. Big rock inlet. Load. And then we're going to, I believe if we move to player like standing maybe here-ish, it should be pretty close. So we'll go configure, move to player. And then if we turn it on and go to all, we should be able to see the schematic. All right, yeah, we were pretty close. We got it pretty close. So see that bird? That bird right there needs to be that bird. So we're gonna go into our placement, configure, and just adjust the X and Y until it lines up. So I think it's 2 clicks that way and then maybe like 5 clicks this way. Oh, wrong way. 1, 2. Oh, a little too far. 1 more. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, I think it was lagging. So 1 more in this direction? Yes, okay. Sweet. That should actually be where the schematic belongs. See how, like, most of it is filled in now? So now, we can go back to single layer mode, set it here, and now we have a map of basically all those crazy blocks that I need to place down here. So that's great. So, I think we should make, like, a list of all the insane, weird blocks that we need. So I'm gonna open up Notepad. And then we're going to literally just start writing down all the stuff we need and make a shulker box of it. So I know we need warped planks and warped planks, warped slabs. Those are the 2 I saw. And then we need stripped warped wood and regular warped wood, so warped logs. And then we need light blue and dark blue terracotta. Let's see, light blue, blue, and cyan terracotta. And I think light gray as well. Light gray, cyan. And there might even be some purple terracotta in there, yeah. Cyan, yeah, okay, purple terracotta. And then there's definitely some cherry logs in there. There's some nether bricks and obsidian. So cherry logs, nether brick, obsidian, crying obsidian. Anything else? Let's see here. Some packed mud, granite, polished granite. Packed mud, granite, polished granite, black wool. So packed mud, granite, polished granite, black wool. And then we've got some, what is this? Purple concrete. Purple concrete. I think that's it. I think that's everything. So now we're gonna go grab a shulker box and try to get all those different items for this little inlet. See if we can do this all in one go. You should make a K-pop Demon Hunters build. What would I build? Dude, my toxic trait, by the way, is just thinking that characters that very obviously aren't me are me. I related so hard to what's her name, Rumi, the main character. I don't know why. I just like I see myself in her. Maybe that's just a sign that the character's really well written, because I think like a well-written character, you should be able to like sort of project yourself onto them and like relate to them and stuff. So maybe it's just a sign that she's a really well-written character. Are you a fan of any sports? Not really. Not really. Not a big sports guy. Have you played Peak? Not yet. My girlfriend's been trying to get me to play it. No streaming on Twitch. Why? We're doing an experiment today with YouTube. It's actually the tail end of the experiment now. I think this is going to be the last stream that we do this with. But basically, there's a new beta feature where you can choose whether you want to watch the stream horizontally or vertically. So on YouTube right now, you guys should be able to pick which view you have on the stream, vertical or horizontal, which is a really, really cool brand new feature that YouTube is testing. So during the experiment, I just wanted to focus on YouTube. So don't worry, we're gonna be coming back to Twitch. I think this is the last stream for this experiment, like I was saying. But yeah, we will be back on Twitch moving forward. And if this experiment gets finalized to where it's like a final feature, and we can do that all the time, my goal is to do all three. So Twitch and YouTube, horizontal and vertical, would be my. That's the end goal. That's my end game. All right, so let's get some nether bricks. I don't know where I keep my obsidian and crying obsidian. Here's the crying obsidian. We've got the packed mud. Here, let's start putting this stuff in here. So some of the terracottas. Let's see, we need some, oops, cherry logs, I think we said. We need some, oh, here we go, granite. Okay, so we got the granite and the polished granite. We got the packed mud. We got the crying obsidian. We got the nether brick and the cherry logs. We need to get the warp stuff, so let's grab warped logs, warped slabs, and warped planks. Okay. We still need purple concrete. Let's see here. Purple concrete. And then we need black wool. And obsidian, I think I have in here. Should really have like an obsidian shulker box. There we go. And then I think we're just missing a few colors of terracotta. So we got light blue and blue, right? Or no, we have what do we have? Light blue and cyan. So we still need blue, purple, and a little bit of light gray. Do we have any light gray at the moment? I don't know that we do. So we might have to make some. Any light gray terracotta in here? I don't think so. Okay. So yeah, I think we might have to make a little bit of light gray terracotta here. Yeah, let's go do that real quick. Oh, we need some concrete too. I think it was gray concrete. And we'll bring the light gray as well. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we just ran out of rockets. Crap. Let's go back for rockets real quick. My bad. That's my B. Okay. Rockets in here. Yeah, we need to go underneath to our clay farm real quick and grab some terracotta. Or grab some clay to make it a terracotta, I should say. So we probably only need to do like 1 blast. We don't need that much. So we fly up here. We're gonna grab like a stack of dirt from in here. And then we'll pull this lever. Let's see. Fill up our inventory. And then we pull this lever. Start placing. Hold F3T. And that should hold down right click so I don't have to be holding it down. And then we can control F to toggle free cam. That's just what I have. Free cam set to is control F. And then we can zoom out. And as soon as we see the TNT go off here, we should be good. We just want 1 blast of TNT, and then we should have enough clay to make a couple stacks of light gray terracotta. When was the last time you cleaned your ender chest? That is my clean ender chest. My ender chest is actually extremely organized. Every single shulker box in there goes in a specific spot that I've memorized. And yeah, it's full of useful resources. Basically, like, my approach to Minecraft has been to basically just have portable storage rooms. Like, I've never really made a good centralized storage room, and so I kind of just have a very organized ender chest, and then I have like a carefully organized portable emporium. It's my cope. Basically what other people might call a shulker monster, but it's not a shulker monster. It's a cope. It's carefully organized. I know where every box belongs, and it's got all of the resources I need to do any project. All right, that should be good. I could put these back. And hop down here and see what we got for clay. Okay. So the only thing is this clay collection is like super scuffed. Ow. So I have to kind of like... Will you stop, bro? Will you just stop? Dude. Leave me be. Oh, let me be me. Okay. Where is the clay backed up? Here we go. Here's some. Did we get all that? That wasn't as much clay as I expected. Oh, here we go. There's more in here. Great. Perfect. We'll just do like 8 stacks. I think that works. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So we just need our dye now. And to smelt. To smelty smelt. So we just need to grab a stack of light gray dye, which I think I might have. Do you think Mojang should do a double ender chest? That's actually a great idea. I've never even thought of that. Yes, I think they should. I think you should be able to make a double ender chest. That'd be sick. I don't know how it would work, but that's a great idea. Let's see here. I want to make sure we have enough black dye. Like that. And then we're going to take out my quartz because that's where I keep my bone blocks because they're also white. And then we'll grab some extra bone meal to make it a white dye. Okay, there we go. So if I go like this and just grab a full stack, maybe 1 extra, there we go. Okay. So then all these can go back. This can go back. This can go back. See what I mean? Everything I need is always in my ender chest. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see it in action? How dare you call me disorganized? I know where everything goes. I'm a genius, really. Mog, do you have any aquatic build ideas? I mean, yeah, you build underwater city. You can build giant sea monster. I've done both in my world. It's pretty fun to do both. I had probably more fun doing like the whole ocean biome, like underwater city, than I did with the, or not underwater city, like the underwater coral reef kind of thing, than I did with the like Atlantis style underwater city build of Salacia. Because Salacia is hard to decorate. I still don't know quite what to do with it. I really want to finish it at some point, but... The pile of shulkers looks like a disorganized pile of storage, but it's color-coded and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, all of my... Like, I know where every single box in here goes. If any of them are ever missing, I, like, immediately know which one is missing, because I know I've just memorized every single one of these slots. And then, like, the top slot is, like... written differently. See how the font is a different font, and that helps me, like, because these are like a certain section in my I can't quite explain how my brain works, but it makes logical sense to me. Technically, I could get one extra slot in my under chest if I just put these crafting tables in the extra tools box, but then I would have to, it's one extra step to get the crafting table out, and I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth it. Alright, these are smelting up. That should only take a minute or two here. Let me just make sure we're refilling the minecart. Mog, do you perhaps have ADHD? A lot of people think so, but I've never been diagnosed. It's something people think about me. Not something I've ever thought about myself. If that makes sense. Mog has been peer diagnosed, exactly. Like, everybody just likes to armchair diagnose me with it. How long did it take you to get all that dye? I mean, depends how you think about it, because a lot of this dye didn't used to be accessible. For example, lime green and green dye, you just straight up could not get until the Wandering Trader, which was about 8 years into me playing on this world. So technically, it took me, like, you know, 8 plus years to get all the dye. But I don't know, like, if that's quite what you were asking. I'm having the worst day. Can you cheer me up? JN Code, I'm sorry to hear that. Can we all send some hearts in chat for JN Code to cheer them up? I'm gonna give you a little heart. Mog, have you used this symbol on a sign? I don't know how that works. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea how that works. So, like, how does it work? Like, if I paste it here? I can't even paste it. It doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know how that works. But there's a mod that, like, lets you, yeah, I got this new mod that, like, lets me do cool things like this. Like, check it out. I can, like, bold things, and I should probably go through and, like, format this. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of cool looking. You can add new pages, you can, like, delete pages, you can change the colors of things. It's pretty cool. Really great mod. Oh yeah, and if you quit, it'll, like, let you know. So I want to not sign it, but I want to say done. There we go. Because that is super annoying. If you hit escape, it doesn't save the book. You have to hit done. So it, like, adds a little warning to make sure that you meant to, like, not save your progress. Go like this. We haven't added to this book in way too long. It's been since April. We haven't been doing here. We'll make one for today. Terraforming day 6. And then what's the date? 08/29/2025 or 08/29/2025, right? Yeah. So if anyone donates $15, you'll get your name in the yearbook for today. All right, is this done yet? This is taking forever. Why is this taking so long? I feel like my super smelter is faster than this. Or should be faster than this. I need a new one, man. I need a new super smelter. This thing just doesn't cut it anymore. It's too slow. Oh my god, it's so hot in here, dude. I'm dying. Does 15 euros count? Yeah, that counts. Mog, what's your cat's name? My cat's name is Miko. Isn't he adorable? I'm gonna actually move Miko, though. I feel like he should be... I feel like Miko should be over here on the horizontal stream. I feel like that's a better corner for him to hang out in. Maybe I'm wrong. How much for the cat? Not for sale, Dimitri. Mog, go outside and get an air mount? Go up, what? What were you talking about? Mog, have you seen the theory about the Wandering Trader and the igloos? I have. No comment. That video needs to be taken down. Will you be playing on SOS? SOS server has been long gone. I miss it with all my heart. It's been done for over a year now, I think, which is crazy and sad and crushing, and I miss it every day. I am on the Minecraft Misadventures server with a lot of the same characters from SOS, but I'm gonna be honest, guys, I have a little bit of a hard time with modded. I've played on there a little bit, but I need to do like an actual stream on there and build a house, but I don't know. Something about modded with me, it just like, I have a little bit of a hard time with it. Yeah. But like everybody else was so excited for the idea of this server that I didn't want to like cause any trouble, you know what I mean? But I think SOS was more vanilla oriented, and I just found it a little bit easier. For whatever reason, I don't know, modded is just a challenge for me when it comes to motivation. I just have a hard time with it. I had the same thing on Rats SMP. I got into Rats at the end, especially Chisels and Bits was really fun for me to play with. But yeah, I just have a bit of a motivation issue when it comes to modded Minecraft. I'm not sure what it's about. I'm just like, I think at the end of the day, I love the vanilla game so much that anything outside of that is like a little bit of a struggle. Have you been enjoying Minecraft so far? Yes. So I did let the guys on Minecraft SMP know that it would be at least a month or two before I could really start playing on there and like making content. So I've really only been on the server like once or twice. Because yeah, basically I have a roommate moving in. His whole family's here right now. And then I have a trip coming up. So I have to travel. So basically like the next couple weeks for me are absolute insanity. So yeah. Bye, Flat Pixel. Thanks for hanging out, dude. So yeah, the next couple weeks for me are gonna be pretty awful, pretty crazy. So I'm just trying to chill out, not take on too much right now. So I let everybody on Minecraft know that it would be a little bit before I could actually like, you know, start doing stuff. Will you take information from your trip? I have no idea what you mean by that. Will there be an SOS Season 2? Honestly, I kind of doubt it. I think out of all the people who played SOS, I want SOS Season 2 the most. I think everybody else is indifferent. I don't know. All those people that I was on SOS with, I think the vast majority of them have done like a bunch of SMPs. Whereas SOS was my first SMP in like 10 years. Like I hadn't done one since Red Cubed back in like 2013. So I think like for me it was like a big deal because it had been forever. For a lot of the others, I think it was like just another one of many SMPs that they've been on, right? So I think it had a special significance to me that it didn't necessarily have for all of the members. Not to say that like it wasn't a great or special server. I think everybody felt that we captured some magic on SOS for sure. But I just think for me particularly, because it was my first time on an SMP in so long, it just like kind of holds a little bit more of a special place in my heart, if that makes sense. But okay, we got our 8 stacks of light gray terracotta. Will you take inspiration from your trip? Gotcha, Omar. Yes, Omar, yeah. I do plan on taking lots of inspiration for my trip. Haverbros, thank you for the 5. Hey, Mog. Have you thought about or planned for like big shattered and fragmented terrain somewhere in the big hex? Also hope you have fun silksonging. I've actually never played Hollow Knight. I've been thinking about getting into it just for silksong. But anyways, what did you ask? Have you thought about shattered or fragmented terrain? Excuse me, the closest two things I have to that are there's going to be like Chinese cliffs in this area. Like those big vertical rock columns that you see in China primarily, and other portions of Southeast Asia a little bit to a lesser extent. That is the plan for this area, so that's kind of a little bit fragmented. And then the other idea I have is like there's going to be a big waterfall cascading down from this triangle down into this bay, and right here or so I want to do a big hole. I want to break a big hole in the bedrock and do an area that I want to call like the sunken what is it? The Mystical Basin, the Mystic Basin. And it's like a big sunken magical forest. Like, I was kind of inspired by, I've never played Elden Ring, but there's this one area in Elden Ring where you go down this like big elevator and it takes you to like this whole giant area that looks really, really cool. And I was kind of inspired by that when I saw people playing it. But yeah, okay, let's try and get all this stuff in here. Is there a place for my green stuff to go? Yes, okay. Grab this. Okay, I think that should be pretty good, and I just want to leave this box of seeds here for now. Okay. I think that is everything we need for the little inlet. Linky Boy, thank you for the £2 super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Is there something in the Vicenium Tower? Not yet. Not yet. Haven't done the interior yet. Got to work on it still. Lots of things to do here in the world. Okay. Let's see here. I want to do this whole area, so let's get started. We did forget gravel. Okay, so far so good. Gravel's like the one thing we don't have. We don't have the mossy cobble either on us, I don't think, but I think we might have it in these shulkers. Like, I think I have some gravel in here, maybe. Here, why don't we just place down these shulkers? We'll buy ourselves a few more slots in our inventory. And then, hopefully, we can find the stuff we need. So, we got the mossy cobble. And there was some gravel. Do we have any gravel on us? I feel like we should, but maybe not. No gravel. All right, we'll come back for the gravel. We'll come back to that. Okay, we are missing a few blocks here and there. These mostly in this green section here. Oh, and we do need the warped fungus or whatever it's called. Okay, okay, we're missing a few blocks. We're missing a few blocks, but we'll get through this. Oh, there's the wool too. Yep. So we'll have to make a new list. Yep, the copper. Here, why don't I make a new list of everything we need while I'm doing this? So far we need gravel. We need smooth basalt. We need glazed. What is it? Green? Like, what is this block? Green glazed? Yeah, green glazed terracotta. Green glaze. Oh. Green glazed terracotta. We need what's it called? Warped fungus or whatever. Warped fungus block. And then we need green wool. What is this? Waxed oxidized copper. Waxed oxidized copper. Green wool. Green concrete. Lime terracotta. Okay, I think that's a pretty good list. Bye, Mog. Bye, Akuma. Thank you for joining the chat today. Can you show us all you've built so far with FreeCam? Yeah, I'm happy to. Let me just go to sleep real quick. Okay. Will filling up the tower be a video or a stream? Probably a video, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Okay, let me actually fly a little bit away just to despawn some of those mobs. Real quick. Okay, that should just about do it. So yeah, this is everything I've built. Let me go in free cam like you said. Everything I've built as part of this Big Rock Bay project. So first we built these two rocks here with the bird poop and the third one over there. Then we built this big rock structure, which is the namesake of Big Rock Bay. Then we worked on this little arc, this stone arc bridge right here. So we do have a little house to build right here after we finish this little inlet. And then there's going to be a cliff with a waterfall right there. And it's all going to go up to the greenhouse in the back and connect up. But yeah, this is what I've been doing in between streams. I did all of this here. Took a lot of work. Not going to lie. But I think it looks pretty cool, especially with all the wheat. I think that's looking super sick. The only thing is it's in slime chunks, so these slimes keep trampling the wheat. Like, there's all these spots missing. It's really annoying. And the other thing is that, like, if you look closely, because the dirt paths are, like, a little bit lower, there's, like, all these spots with these gaps here. So I think when it's done, we're going to have to go underneath the build and then place blocks behind all these gaps, which is going to be kind of annoying. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. So yeah, that's all the progress. There's the Vicenium Bay area. There's the greenhouse. So we're starting to tie everything together. It makes sense if you look at it on the map here. We have our main area of Fenhaven. Here's Salacia. You go through Salacia Beach to get to Vicenium Bay. And then right here is the sort of greenhouse Big Rock Bay area. Uncreative, thank you for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate that generous support. Hey Mog, love your stuff, and you've super inspired me. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I love it. I love inspiring people in this game, man. Okay, let's keep working on this little inlet. All right, we can pick up a few of the blocks we need. Like, I have acacia logs, and I have lime terracotta and green concrete, and mossy cobble. So we can at least fill these things in. Like low-key kind of hard to tell which blocks I've placed and which I haven't. Okay, just go like that, I guess. Okay. This goes here. These are going to be red because we're using, we're not going to use the full logs, you know what I'm saying? We're going to use we're not going to use the full wood. We're going to save by using the stems. Okay, so we need those wool blocks. And we're already out of, warped wood as well. Oh boy. Okay, should we get a few of the blocks we're missing, or should we just keep going? I feel like we should just fill in everything we can. All right, so that goes for the acacia wood as well. We're just gonna use the logs, so they're gonna light up red, but doesn't mean we've done something wrong. And then I'll use up the rest of these 21 cherry wood blocks, but after that we'll do the same with the cherry wood. Okay, we're already out of light blue terracotta as well. Oh, so many blocks missing. What is this? Black terracotta? Oh, brother. Okay, I'll write that down too. Black terracotta. And gray wool, okay. I wish there was a way to change the Lymatica tint on blocks. It would make building in these bluish-green colors so much easier. Yeah, I think there is a way. Am I wrong? There's a way to mess with the settings of how it displays, but I don't know. I would have to fiddle with it for a while to dial it in. And then, like, every time I make a new instance, I just have to do it again, you know? Okay, just checking, just make sure there's no slabs that we're missing. What is this? Magenta terracotta. Okay. Magenta. Ah! Hopefully we can finish off this corner. No, we can't. We're out of light blue terracotta. Okay. That's fine. We're running out of everything. Why don't we just grab our terracotta box? That's probably the smartest thing to do. Probably shouldn't have crafted all that light gray terracotta because I think we're going to need to craft more terracotta. But I guess we could also go to the terracotta shop. We could go to Macy's and grab some stuff. Yeah, like, do we even have magenta? We do. Okay. And then we need black, right? And we need magenta, black. And then we're out of light blue, right? I feel like for the light blue, I just want to go buy some. And then we should grab this as well. Oh, man. Okay, is there gravel over here? It's around here somewhere. This is actually a shulker monster. This right here is not organized. So this part is actually a shulker monster. These have yet to be carefully organized. But this over here, this is a cope. This is a carefully organized portable emporium, and this is a shulker monster. Big difference. Big difference, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you, with your untrained eyes, can't tell the difference. Where is the gravel? See, this is... I don't do this over there. I know where everything is over there. But I don't know where everything is over here, and it makes my life sad. Where's my gravel blocks? I thought I had gravel over here. In here? I don't know, man. I don't think I do have any gravel. I think I ran out. I could have sworn I had... I just choked on my own spit. No, I think I used it all up. So that means we're going to have to go to the nether to get some more. Why don't we go buy some light blue terracotta from Macy's, and then we'll go to the nether for more gravel. All right, here we are. Macy's, home of the Mason villagers. Let's grab some emeralds to trade with, and we want to talk to Mr. Light Blue right here. All right, he should sell to us twice, and let's just check if anybody else sells it. None of these guys do. Do any of you sell light blue? Ah, yeah. This guy sells it. All right, let's just wait for him to refresh his trade. Would it perhaps be a good idea to have a shulker storage system? Maybe. I just kind of like having them on the ground. I'm gonna be real, but I just need to add more to my shulker layout. Ow. Okay, 48 blocks. That should be enough to work with here. And then... should we grab a shulker for our gravel? I feel like we should. We should just grab a full shulker of gravel. Alright. To the nether! The nether. Malgosha. Have you seen the Clippy profile pic protests? Yes, I have. No shade to Louis Rossman, but I think it's a little cringy. I like the message. I like the idea. It's a little cringy. Can we all just admit that? Have you seen Severance? I love Severance. Top 3 best shows. Throw all my stuff on the ground and hope that nothing blows it up, because I would literally cry. I think I would cry my eyes out and end stream and never come back. Okay, there we go. All right, was that everything? I think that was. Yeah, my happy gas somehow escaped the overworld and just like made it into here. I gotta fix that. What are the other 2 best shows? Twin Peaks and Dark on Netflix. Is that what it's called? Dark? Why? Like in my head, that sounds wrong all of a sudden. But you know, the German time travel show. What fruit would you like to have in Minecraft? Oh, that's a great question. So we got apples. What fruit do we have in Minecraft? Now I'm number 1. Linky Boy, thank you for the 10-pound super chat. And right now, you can save 50 pounds per person. Thank you so much. Atlanta is top 5. I haven't seen Atlanta. I really need to watch that show. What fruit in Minecraft? Let's think. We've got apples. Is there any other fruits already in the game? Like berries, I guess, and glowberries. Let's see. Bananas, grapes. What would be a cool fruit to add to the game? I guess we have melons too. Melons are a fruit. I don't know. I could see like tomatoes, kind of like a 2-block tall crop, like that you harvest, kind of like the berries. You know what I mean? Like it could be like a too tall flower, but it has tomatoes that grow, and then you like shear it to get the tomatoes off. That could be kind of cool. Corn would be cool. Corn's a vegetable, not a fruit, right? Pretty sure corn's a vegetable. So, but if we're counting corn in the discussion, then yeah, I would love corn. Fun fact, Malgosia is a Polish name, which is actually pronounced Malgosia. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I thought they just made it up. I'm gonna be honest. General Chungus! What anime do you watch? Not much anime, to be honest. Don't watch a ton of anime. Oh, we out of the blue as well? I thought it was just the light blue that we were missing. Did I grab the terracotta box? I don't think I actually ended up doing that. And I still won't. I'll still leave it here. Oh, do we not have any blue either? Oh, man. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to Macy's. My bad, guys. I thought we just needed light blue, but we need blue as well. Hopefully, what we can get from Macy's is enough, because I don't really want to have to craft more terracotta. Oh, this is perfect. We've got a stockpile. We should be good. Okay, we'll put 1 extra stack in our box as well. Oh wait, this is not our box. Okay, never mind. That's good. That's good. We've got stacks on stacks of blue. I already answered your question about anime. No need to spam, dog. I already answered you. That's like a big pet peeve of mine. For some reason, thank you, Fallen Memory, for becoming a member. I appreciate it so much. For some reason, or I guess you've been a member for 7 months. For some reason, people will ask me a question in chat. I will answer it directly. And then they just keep asking it over and over again. I can't deal with it. Okay. Let's see. How long did it take you to build all that? I've had this world for 13 years. So technically it took me 13 years to build all this. But if you're talking about actual like hours, I have no idea. I have no idea what the total hour count is. All right, light gray terracotta. So I think we do have more of that as well. So let's plop down this little box here, up here. I bought the Naked and Afraid poster for your signature. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's very sweet. I really need to buy that myself, actually. Is it too late? Hold on. Creator merch. Because if I don't buy it now, I'm not going to get a copy of it with all the signatures. I think one of them already sold out. Oh no! It was our team that sold out. Oh, I literally can't get it anymore. That's tragic. Oh well. That's so sad. I can't get a Naked and Afraid poster. I'm a fool. I waited too long, like a fool. Okay. Brain. Do work. Start working, please, brain. What did I come up here for? Light gray terracotta, right? I meant ATLA, Avatar The Last Airbender. Oh, well, that's also an abbreviation for Atlanta, which is a show. So they probably should not abbreviate Avatar Last Airbender like that, because that's confusing for me. I have seen Avatar The Last Airbender. I would not put it anywhere close to top 5 shows, but it's a very good show. I'm sorry, but Gravity Falls Mogs Avatar Last Airbender. If we're talking about cartoons. There's a zombie in Macy's? Oh yeah, that's intentional. There's zombies for behind the counter, basically, for any time I want to cure my villagers. All right, let's see. Oh, dude, that's starting to look so cool. Wait, I kind of want to see it on the map. Yo! Oh, it's just like the swirls over here. On the map, they look so sick. I just love the way it looks. Of course, it won't look so bright when it's covered up by the water. It'll kind of look like this, where it's like, for example, this is red coral, but because it has water over it, it's like bluish. So it'll look like that when it's actually covered with water. It won't be so like cartoonishly bright. It's gonna look sick underwater. It's gonna look amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. That's a W prank. What's a W prank? Someone wrote a program that can measure how disorganized your storage is. Wait, that's crazy. Okay, why are my key presses like a second behind right now? Okay, just having some lag, guys. I'm sorry. Oh no, we're already out of blue again. We gotta go back to Macy's. Okay, there's a little bit of clay that we need. I gotta be real. Building this section is so hard. There's way too many blocks here, dude. All right, so we're out of the blue, and we can't do the clay, so we'll ignore those. But I think we should do the warped. Like this. We'll just strip it as we go. And then... What is happening? Why? What is going on, dude? My game is, like, lagging in the weirdest way. Like, it's never lagged like this before. I actually have no idea what's happening. Hey, Mog, thoughts on the Copper Age drop? I'm really excited for it, dude. The shelves are just like a really sick addition. I'm like pretty over the moon about the shelves, if I'm being real with you. Cannot wait to mess with them. Okay. And also the copper golem is just sick. Stripped. Right? Stripped. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, the copper golem I'm really excited for because I just don't like building storage rooms. So I'm hoping I can do like a really good storage room that uses him. Okay. Getting there. Getting there on this section. All right, so we're missing another couple terracotta colors. I wonder if there's like any blocks we can just finish off so that we can put them away. We're out of warped? Dude, we're running out of everything. All of our blocks are disappearing, and my freaking character's doing things without me asking again. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I think I need to relog. That's a great sign when your world just freezes when you press save and quit. That always makes me feel great about my world. Like, it's definitely not going to corrupt. Oh my lord, that was sketchy. Okay, is this game running okay? Excuse me. I want to take my shirt off so bad right now, guys. I gotta be real. Can I just turn off my webcam and go and just get naked? I'm so hot right now. Oh. Hello? Dude, I think my world's cooked. What's happening? I'm worried. This is scary. Why did it take so long to load? I didn't like that one bit. I did not like that at all. Makes me feel like my world's about to corrupt. I need to do some cleanup probably, some chunk culling. Try restarting the game? Yeah, I might need to in a second if this persists. Oh god, it's still doing the thing. Oh my god, it's so awful. I'll like... Yeah, listen, like I'll press a button... And it happens like, I can't show you guys. It stops doing it whenever I try to show you. Oh god, it's like, it's making me feel violently ill. I'm not gonna lie. Make a backup? Yeah, I should probably back it up. Oh, I don't know. Why don't we do that? See, like this is not good. I press save and quit. It takes like a solid 20 seconds. I don't know what is going on, man. Oh, God. Okay. Let me make a backup. I think the whole PC is struggling, to be honest. Yeah, it is. I can't even open Windows Explorer. It's just my PC. What should I do about that? Should I just, like, restart the stream? I don't know. Restart PC, it interrupts the stream. Like, it really hurts the stream when I have to do that, which sucks. Just bear with me for a second, guys. I'm just gonna make a backup in case something awful happens to my world. These are terrifying times for all of us. Okay. Instances 1.21.7. Let's go ahead and make a backup. We're gonna date that to today. What's today's date? The 29th? All right, 29th. Let's go ahead and zip that up. Zip, zip, zip. There we go. And I just got to copy that in my backups folder as soon as that finishes. Remaining time 3 minutes? What are we talking about? Oh no, that's 3 hours. Don't worry, guys. It went down. It's at 13 minutes now. 12, 10, 9. But it's still taking a remarkably long time. Like, zipping up my world usually takes like a couple seconds. Something's drastically wrong with my computer. I'm going to try restarting Minecraft. And then, like, also, I think I'm going to close a bunch of Chrome stuff real quick. So give me a sec, guys. Oh god, you guys can see the choppiness, right? Oh my god, my computer is literally dying. Oh, this is the longest it's ever taken to zip a file. What do I do, man? Oh, brother. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of chilling until this finishes. And it's crawling. Like, dude, I can't do anything on my PC right now. I don't even know if you guys can hear me or see me right now, to be honest. Dude, what is my computer doing? What is going on, dog? Can I please just, like, click on things? I need to be able to click things. Ugh. Restart your computer and call it stream day 6.5. That's actually not a bad idea. It just really hurts the stream when that happens. It's not an internet thing. It's like literally my computer is like, I think it's too many Chrome tabs. I'm trying to close down some Chrome stuff, but give me a sec, guys. I think we can recover. We can recover. All right, let's close out of that. Close out of this. Oh boy, I think we're back. I think we're good. If all else fails, you can bookmark tabs for later. True, true, true. Okay, I think we might be good now. Let me try rebooting the game. All right, so guys, I'm dancing. How's the dancing look? Does it look smooth or does it look laggy and choppy? This is the test. Does it look nice? It looks bad? It looks smooth? Smooth? Smooth for me? Okay. Sounds like it's smooth for most people. Okay, I think we might be back. I think we may just be back. I'm launching the game right now. That'll be the real test. Not to be rude, but clean your desk. I need to clean my whole office. You guys are lucky you can't see what's over there. If you saw what was over there, you'd be like, brother, get your life together. It's bad. I don't want to think about it. FPS is kind of low. We might just have to restart this stream because, oh, there we go. Minecraft is back. Okay. Here we go. All right, let's see if my world keeps doing the laggy thing, then we'll restart the stream and we'll do day 6.5. Or I'll just take a break for the day and we'll come back for day 7. We'll see. Can I, why isn't OBS recognizing the game? What is happening, dog? Hi, Mog, love the vids. Thank you, Red Panther. Thank you very, very much. Don't know why OBS wasn't recognizing the game. All right, let's see. Is this good? Oh, that loaded pretty fast. That loaded pretty fast. Oh, maybe not. Oh god. Okay, we're in. That was like a normal amount of slow though. My world is old, so it is a little slow. It's just not that slow. Okay. I think that was the normal amount of slow. I think we might be back. We might be back in business. I think I'm gonna sit down though. I'm like sweltering hot. Like I feel a little bit sickly. All right. Oh, I love Miko so much. Hooray for Zelda music. Let's go. This one's so good. All right. Let's grab that cyan wool. Let's grab the warped blocks. We got some stuff we got to grab. We'll do the terracotta last. I'm not concerned with the terracotta. I just want to grab the other stuff. So I believe we need green and cyan wool. We needed We need a gravel. And we need a warped. Anything else? I think that was most of it, right? I had a little list, actually. Where'd my little list go? Oh yeah, we need copper. Alright, that should be good. You like opera? Me too, opera is good? You guys like opera? Hold on, let me hit some opera. Caro mio ben, credimi almen, senza di te, falquisce il cor. How was that? Good? Wrong opera? Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad. My bad. You guys were talking about browsers. You guys were talking about browsers. Whoops. What language? That was Italian. Credimi almen, senza di te. I think it's Italian, right? Any Italians in the chat want to confirm or deny? Me no speak Italiano. Papa Americano. You guys remember that song? Papa Americano. When did that come out? Like 2013? Get away from me. Get away from me with your iron sword. Ah! I speak a little Italian. Alright, let's just despawn these guys. What's that one song? That one, like, Italian opera song, the one that's like... Do you know the one I'm talking about? Or there's, like, the flower duet, too. You know that one? Why are we talking about opera? What happened to this stream? Bella Ciao? I think it is Bella Ciao. Was that what I was singing? Is that... Hold on. Bella Ciao. Is that the one I'm thinking of? I don't think it is. No, Conte Partiro is the one I'm thinking of. Conte Partiro. You know that one? Oh, I love that one. I want to listen to it right now, but the stream would get clapped. Conte Partiro. Mog opera album when? Oh, that would be sick. Guys, what if I released a full opera album? Okay. I feel like we're just missing so much warped and then so much terracotta. And that's like it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Alright. Should we go get some... Miko Cam is gone? Yeah, he came to sit next to me when I started singing. He loves it when I sing. He's so sweet. Hi, Bubba. Hi. Hi. Do you like when I sing? Do you like when I sing? Aww. I try to sing, couldn't hit the notes. We can't fix it if we never face it. What if we found a way to escape it? We could be free. Free. We can't fix it if we never face it. What if we found a way to escape it? God, that song is so good, man. I love K-pop Demon Hunters. I can't stop thinking about it. Ugh. I'm not even a K-pop guy. Genu, is that you? Wait, I like that part that Genu has in that song where he's like, "'Cause you're fixing every part of me that I think about will do too. And you're bringing back a little parts of me that feel good." You know what I'm talking about? I like that part is so good. Ow. All right, where's my warped wood? Have you ever tried singing your idol? I haven't really tried singing that one. I like My Little Soda Pop. Dude, every time I wake up. How's it go? You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Oh, it's so good. It's so stupidly good. Oh my god. Okay, let's get some fungus and some nylium and try to grow some warped trees for us to chop down. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Why do you guys not like it? It's so good. I was alone, I was a ghost, huh? What's the point of you having 38 ender chests in your inventory? Just so I never run out. Like, anytime I build a new area, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to actually, like, put one here permanently. You know what I mean? Like, that'll just live there. And so, over time, they, like, go down. And then every time I go on an end raid, I get more of them. Okay, anyways. What am I doing? I'm chopping down trees. I was alone, I was a ghost, huh? Gonna be golden. Didn't that hit #1 on the charts? I feel like that's proof that, like, if you don't like K-pop Demon Hunters, you just don't like music. It's #1 on the charts, dog. The charts don't lie. My sister wants you to sing Lava Chicken? I can do that. I can do that for your sister. La 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 lava! Chicken! I feel like I do a pretty good, like an okay Jack Black impression in that song. La 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 lava! Yeah, I need the cowbell. I need the cowbell to make it. If only I had one. Should we buy a cowbell for stream? That'd be a good prop. You know, I bought this prop and I've never used it yet. I bought this prop for making judicial decisions. Like if someone's annoying in the chat, banned. But I never use it. Order in the chat! Order in the chat! I don't know. Stupid prop. I don't even know why I bought that, but I wrote it off of my taxes. La 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 lava. Judge Mog, yeah, dude. Should I get like the little white curly wig? That'd be sick. That'd be dope. Magistrate Mogswamp, yo. Tax write-off gavel is crazy. It is kind of crazy. Oh, Miko's coming back. Turn on the Miko cam, quick. Wait for it. There he is. He's crossing into the threshold. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god, I love him. Look at him, he's lying and looking out the window. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's one little blind on my window that broke, and it's perfectly his height. Check it out. Do you guys see? It's kind of hard to see on the vertical stream. But oh my god, I keep dragging things I don't want to. It's kind of hard to see on the vertical stream, but he's got this one missing blind that he just looks out of. It's so cute. It's actually adorable. Anyways. Okay. La 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 lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. What does he say? Crispy and crunchy, it's a lava attack. Crispy and crunchy, is that what he says? Spicy? Ooh, no, he says super spicy. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack. Jack Swamp? I can't believe I met that man. That's one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me, I'll be real. I did not think Jack Black... I did not have meeting Jack Black on my list of things that would happen to me in my life. Skadoosh. Should I have said that to him? I feel like I should have walked up to him and gone, skadoosh. Just like how if I ever meet Owen Wilson, I'm just gonna say ka-chow. Skadoosh. I need dirt. There we go. Place down some blocks for this gravel to sit on top of. Cool. Okay, and we got the smooth basalt. Okay, now we have some warped blocks to start to do this with. I still don't think we're gonna have enough. We're gonna probably have to chop even more. Lava chicken. I love that place. Justice for General Chungus, man. What am I saying? I'm so brain rotted. I'm almost 30. Okay, we need a lot more warped logs. We need a lot more warped logs. It was a grave miscalculation. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. Painfully hungry, I would say. I do have this donut. This half-eaten, old-fashioned, chocolate-frosted donut. So I'm gonna take a bite of this donut. Oh, Miko, where you going, buddy? What's up, buddy? Where you going? Are you trying to leave? You want out of here? You want to go? Oh, don't go on that. Hold up, buddy. Don't do that. Sorry, those are my keepsakes. Those are my keepsakes, buddy. You want out? Okay. Go ahead. Oh, no more Miko. He has to be let out. Oh, dude, I'm so hungry I feel like I'm gonna pass out. But it's the kind of hunger where, like, I feel like if I eat, I'm gonna insta-throw up. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Where you accidentally get too hungry? Dude, your color mastery is insane. You'll make something that looks like an oil painting just to detail a beach dog. It's amazing. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. I really like color. I think that was my strong suit in art school for sure, was color. I definitely... I just have an eye for which colors look good next to each other. I really suffer when it comes to anatomy, perspective. I have a lot of weaknesses as an artist, but color, I think, is a strong suit of mine. Oh my god, I'm not showing the game. I hate when I do that. Right, I was gonna take a bite of this donut, that's why. Why don't I take a bite of the donut? I'm getting distracted. Okay. Something's wrong with my stomach. I just haven't been able to eat lately. I get so nauseous whenever I eat. I don't know what's going on with my stomach. I have some sort of stomach issue right now. It's been like 2 or 3 days. I've been having weird. I just not hungry, but I am hungry. I can't eat. So weird. I don't know what's going on with me. Any doctors in the chat want to diagnose me? Eat It, Weird Al. Dude, I was the biggest Weird Al fan growing up. It was the first concert I ever went to. It was Weird Al. I remember it so vividly. Down to, like, the ads they showed in between. Like, it was a weird concert because Weird Al, like, does these elaborate costumes for each song. And so there was, like, downtime in between every single song in the show where he would go backstage and, like, completely change his appearance. And so in between, they would play, like, old clips from the Weird Al show. But they also played, like, a couple ads. And I remember this one ad for, like, it was like an anti-drunk driving ad. It was like a music video by Simple Plan. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. Life goes on as I'm fading away. It was that song. And it was like a girl who got hit by a drunk driver. I don't know, dude. It was weird. It really stuck with me. I think I was like in 4th grade and I was like, what is happening? I came to a Weird Al concert. Like, what is this? Hey, no spamming, okay? Put a heart on a sign. It does something cool. Uh-oh. Okay. Saps from the Ish video is live. You should raid him. Oh, that's actually so cool. I should raid Saps, but I'm not ready to end yet. Oops. All right, we gotta go to sleep. Let's get out of here. Audio? What about the audio? Why did you just say audio? Audio gone? I don't think it is. Unless I'm wrong, I think the audio is still there. I can still hear things fine. Yeah, I think that's on your end, Eli. Wow, did you see that perfect elytra skipping? God, I'm such a G at elytra skipping. Look how fast I go. I'm so good at elytra skipping. Look at me go. I bet I can get on top of the warped tree. Ready? Nope. Hold up. Build up some speed. Ready? I got this. There we go. Oh, I was so close. You saw, I was so close, dude. Okay, anyways. Was Naked and Afraid a lot of months ago, or is that just a rumor? No, it was quite a few months ago. We record it ahead of time, just because there's so many creators on the server that like we want to give everybody time to be able to edit in their own style and get the videos out on time. So we have quite a big lead up for Naked and Afraid. I don't know if that's public info or not, but I don't see why it would hurt to tell you guys that. Okay. Got a little bit more warped. Why do you look like Dumbledore or something with dark hair? Wait, so Hagrid, basically? Is that... I guess Hagrid's like a big man, though. I could be a young Dumbledore. I would play young Dumbledore. Youngledore. Jungleskog. 'Cause, 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 Your Srody is cool? Do you mean story? My what is cool? Bop, bop. Nice gradient, Mog. Thank you. I think like this style is like a little bit block vomity for sure, but once it's covered up by the water, it like no longer looks very block vomity. Like, cause the water kind of like evens everything out, you know, with that nice blue color. So it'll look very good once the water's in place. Trust. So we can just use regular. Do a Q&A? You can ask me anything you want. Anything you want. I'm an open book. If I'm not comfortable answering a question, I'll just let you know. Okay. Looking good, dude. We're actually almost done. There's not that much left here. So I think mostly we're missing the blue and the light blue terracottas. And then like a little bit of warped wood. So let's try to get the terracottas taken care of right now. And then I think we'll be pretty good after that. Do you have any tips for beginners in terraforming? Gosh. Tips for beginners in terraforming. What is there to say about my terraforming? I mean, really it all comes down to gradients. Like my terraforming tips are more gradient tips. When it comes to the shaping, I feel like that's very subjective. But I think what makes my terraforming look really good in this style is like the actual gradients I'm using. Having like these big patches, like you can kind of paint with color. So like, do you see this dark area? I'm trying to make it look like this goes into the wall. Even though the blocks are flat. The blocks are technically flat, but I'm trying to make it look like this is slightly concave. It goes into the wall a little bit. So when you're doing terraforming and trying to use your gradients, like try to sort of paint shadows with them. See how I'm like, the bottom side of this rock is really dark because like it's completely in shadow, right? And then like in these cracks, I'm using shadows and darker blocks to sort of like accentuate these lines and make it feel like this, for example, make it feel like there's a little chunk of rock that's sort of like on its own there. When really, this is just like one big blob of blocks. It's not really like, I'm just sort of defining different areas with darker and lighter blocks. I don't know. It's hard to come up with good tips on the fly. I would have to make a whole video about like how to terraform. I have some old ones, but they're very outdated. Do you have any buildstone stuff in your world? Literally just the fountain I did. I can show you the fountain in a sec. Let me just grab this terracotta. We should actually add more buildstone fountain tech to this one too. I forgot we already had a fountain. Okay, so let's see. Gonna grab another couple stacks of blue. All right, let's buy from you. Go upstairs, buy from this guy. Thank you very much, sir. And buy again, and then we can do one more time with this guy, right? Perfect. All right, 48 blocks, not bad. I love how you have a saw next to the villagers. Well, they're mason villagers, so this is actually their workstation. When you hear that little sound, that's them using their workstation. And yeah, the zombie you guys were hearing is actually back here, so there's two of them. There's one here for this side, and then one here for the other side. And if I ever want to cure one of my villagers, I'll show you how my system works. Basically what I would do is go into here, And let's say I wanted to cure, like, this villager specifically. I would make sure these trapdoors are flipped up so the zombie can't go anywhere. And then I would go up here and pull the lever for that specific door to allow the zombie to go in and attack him. And then he would convert him. I would wait for the zombie to go back into here and close the door, and then I can heal him with a golden apple. But I've already cured all these villagers twice. So they have the cheapest trades available, but if I ever needed to re-cure any of these, then I could. How many Minecraft days is this world? We don't know for sure because my statistics have been reset so many times throughout the years. So there's no real way to get an accurate count. Also, when I first started my world, per world statistics weren't even a thing yet. That's how old my world is. You had statistics in Minecraft, but it was for all of your worlds, not for like individual worlds at the time. So I don't really know. I don't really know. I will say since the last time my stats reset, I have 8,466 days. But again, that's only since the last time that everything got reset. So not sure how accurate any of that is. Alright, so let's grab we need the copper. Almost out again. Okay, so we'll grab copper and green wool. We have the green wool. We have this too. Waxed oxidized copper. Did I not just grab it? Am I tripping? I literally... Oh, there was one. That's right. That's right. That's right. There was only one block. Okay. Dude, the spam is crazy. How many days would you guess? I don't know. Because I hid you on my channel. I'm so sorry. I'm just blocking people now. You guys, if you spam, you will get perma-banned from the chat. Don't do it. How do you typically get moderators for chat? I don't. I don't have good moderation for my chat, unfortunately. Yep, that's just how it is. What was I grabbing, guys? I don't even really remember. Mog, do you like fantasy books? Not really. I don't read a lot of fiction. Alright, we were grabbing the copper, but is there anything else? I think that was it. I don't really read in general, but when I do, I mostly read nonfiction. Like really boring political stuff, typically. Okay, we're missing magenta terracotta. And we gotta chop more warped wood. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. We're almost 2 hours into stream. I had no idea this would take that long. I thought this would take like half an hour. It's actually insane how long this is taking. Like, it's a really small section that we're doing, and it's taking a really long time. I read a book on Winston Churchill once. It was interesting. See, that's exactly the kind of thing I read. If I am reading. Either that or, like, interpretive fiction. You know, Catcher in the Rye type beat. Ow. I do, like, if I am reading fiction, I really like interpretive fiction, where it's, like, very, it's meant to be analyzed and, you know, everything's like an allegory or a metaphor. I do like that sort of, pretentious prose. Ah! Do you still have Helge in this world? I'm pretty sure I do. But it's Helge the Second or whatever, like the, because there were two Helges. There was the one who died, and then there was the fresh Helge. It's, the lore is so complex. But I think the Helge the Second is still alive. Charlie, be good. Dude, thank you for the $20 super chat. That's insanely generous of you. Thank you so much, dude. I'm gonna put you in the Charlie, be good. I'm gonna put you in the yearbook for the day. It's been a while since I watched. I don't know if you remember from the Dirt streams. I'll read historical fiction. Charlie, are you the same as Charlie B? Is that you? If so, then of course I remember you, because you donated a lot. What is a Helge? Helge is the name of my, like, a little piglin friend that I had in my world for a long time. Well, not, it wasn't that long of a time. It was like 2020. Yes, it is. I am Charlie B. Got it. Yeah, you're all throughout this yearbook, dude. You've got, like, the most spots in this yearbook, I think. Or maybe I'm thinking of the yearbook before this one. Probably thinking of the 2024 yearbook. Which you can find in the library, by the way. Alright, what do we got? The lore, okay, so the lore behind Helge goes back to when Mojang released the 1.17 update. I decided to reset my nether in my world because I already had to go really far just to get, like, quartz, because that's how old my world is, and or like netherite and stuff like that, let alone the new biomes. So yeah, like, basically I decided that I would just get rid of my old nether because my nether hub sucked and there was, like, really only one farm in the nether and I didn't really use it. So I erased my nether completely and reset it. So my nether is only, like, 5 years old compared to the rest of my world. And when I reset the nether, I found this little guy, this little baby piglin, and he sort of became our best friend, and his name was Helge. And I tried to bring him into the overworld, not knowing that he would become a zombie, and he eventually ended up passing away after I painstakingly transported him home. And it was really tragic. And so we ended up going back into the nether. I forget what we did, but we, like, reverted the world. We, like, reset the nether again. And then he was in the same spot again, and we found, like, Helge the Second, like, the pure Helge. And this time we didn't kill his parents so that he wouldn't hate us. I don't know. I can't remember the lore. I'd have to go back and, like, rewatch those episodes. I think I told the story in, like, a pretty old episode. Oh, man. Okay. I'm not focusing very well. I don't even know what I was hoping to accomplish over here. I think I was trying to go to bed, but I don't think we can. It's not a thunderstorm. It's just a normal rainstorm. I loved that episode so much. Really? Oh my god. I'm trying to remember what episode it even is. I think it's when I started planning out the rings around my base, like these circles. I think it's like the episode where I did those, because I remember telling the story about Hellgate like as I'm filling in the dirt. I do remember that distinctly. Ow! Should we go back and look for the episode, guys? Should we take a detour? Have you ever tried Superflat Hardcore? I did once. It was pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. But I did beat it. Okay, any more? Here and here. Oh, what the heck? Dude, like actually. Oh my god. I hate the rain so much, man. I just want to place these blocks! I'm gonna crash out! Leave me alone! Reasonable crash out, thank you. I think it was justified. I love this music. Ah, me too, Theodore. Nothing like some Nintendo music to just put a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? That seems like such a 2010s episode premise, not gonna lie. Dude, let's go look back at it. I kind of want to see it. Let me see. Besides, we can wait out the rain while we do this. Yeah, I'll get somewhere safe and wait out the rain. Let me go in the greenhouse. We'll wait out the rain in the B room. Okay, let me pull up, oh my god, that axolotl literally looked like a blue one for a second. Why do they make the white ones look so blue? Anyways. Okay, let me go back to find this old episode. Alright, so let's see about the Hellgate story. All right, let's see here. It was way back. It was at least 2020, right? I think it was 2020. My Red Bull tier list. God, the videos I was making back then are so funny. Merry Progress. I think it is like episode 100 maybe, or like close to it. I dug out the nether. God, I don't know which episode it is. 20 years in Superflat. Do you guys know which one it is? Hey, just joined. What's up? Hi! Welcome to the stream. Hold up. I'll check my my Flat World playlist. How often do you check the mail in your server? Bro, I never check my mailbox on the server. I really need to do that more often. When do you think in your Superflat world you had the most fun? Gosh, the most fun. Filling in the water of Salacia was pretty incredible. That was really fun. Like, one of the most funs I've ever done. Like, it was pretty hard, but it was so fun. I don't know why. It was like every time you hit a layer, the water would spread, and it's just so satisfying. I don't know. Okay, so setting goals, torrential down floors, the upgrade. It's gotta be... I think I found it. I think it's one of these two episodes. I think it's the one that's like my master plan.
And we back.
Am I doing a Chance the Rapper impression?
And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. What's going on, guys? We're back on the Flat World, episode 91.
Oh, God.
Thank you for joining.
I can't. I'm cringing. I'm cringing. I'm cringing.
Joining me, ladies and gentlemen. We have a great show for y'all today. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm on my wrong account. I'm on my camera account. right near my computer. I just didn't hear myself taking damage. Anyways, we got a whole lot planned for today's episode.
Yeah, so guys, this is the episode where I first planned out all the circles around my base.
Circles and
Do you see how it used to just be a circle?
shapes and...
If you guys were ever curious how I came up with my city, this episode explains it all. I basically made a map of my world in Adobe Illustrator.
and the sea level.
And then I drew a bunch of shapes on top of it until I found something that looked cool. And then I like figured out, based on the relative sizes of the circle, how big all of the circles needed to be. So like based on my base being 101 radius or whatever diameter, I knew how relatively large these circles needed to be. And then
to figure out was how big the circle at various heights.
Yeah, then I calculated all the heights for the different levels. And then I planned out like what was going to go in every quadrant and stuff like that. And then I actually started like making the circles. I think it shows in this weird time lapse. I don't know, this is such a loud song. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, by the way, to like do a time lapse where there's a visualizer in the background. I was trying things. I was trying some weird stuff. Okay? I was trying some weird, interesting stuff. Anyways, I plan out all the circles. But I don't know. Do I tell the Helge story in this one? I thought I did. Maybe it's the next episode. Oh, that's not the next episode. What is this? Where am I? Maybe it's episode 93. It might be episode 93. But anyways, guys, we're getting too sidetracked. We're getting too sidetracked. Is it still raining? I swear to God. Like, there needs to be a way to get rid of the rain. I hate it so much. Can I ask you something? Sure, you can ask me something. The Helge episode is beating Superflat after 8 years. Oh, it is? Oh, I thought it was... Really? Gotcha, okay. It's the one where I get the sand and stuff, right? Or is that the next episode? Dude, I don't remember, man. Thanks for looking anyways. We could probably find it, but I'm getting so distracted. This has already taken me like 2.5 hours. No, it's only been 2 hours, actually. Still, though, it's taking way too long. Get all this in. God, why am I out of everything? Everything I want and everything I need is always gone. Okay, gray wool, acacia log, green wool. What goes here? Copper? Okay, green wool. What is this? Green concrete? I thought I had some. Did we run out? I guess we ran out. I've got some right up here, don't worry. Mog, give me a 3-digit number. 131. Alright, let's see. Gray concrete. Wait, what? No, green concrete, not gray concrete. What am I saying? Okay, we've got like every single block up until this point. So what goes there? Yo, Emilio, thank you for the 20,000 cops. Now I got to do some math. Is that 20,000 cop to USD? Okay, it's like $5. Thank you so much. Mog, back in the day, what was the hardest thing to do in Superflat? I love the build. Back in the day, what was the hardest? Gosh, what was the hardest thing I did in my Superflat world early days? The mob farm was pretty tough. The mob hotel, like, that took a lot of resource grinding. That was, like, one of my big projects, man. Might have been the mob hotel. All right, we need more cyan terracotta. We need more magenta terracotta. We need purple glazed. Okay. Magenta terracotta, purple glazed terracotta, cyan terracotta. New thoughts? Server where you had Sweet Pea, I think it was called SOS. Can you do a season 2, please? Oh, it's not up to me. It's not up to me. But I would if they asked me, I would do it. If they asked me, I would 100% say yes. I loved SOS, man. I could have spent another year on that server. I'm not gonna lie. I loved that server. I loved it so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, purple glazed. A little more magenta. Oh, we don't have any magenta. Okay. But we have some cyan. Let's just see if we have more magenta at the Macy's. Are you in any creator SMPs at the moment? So, right now I am in 2 creator SMPs. There's Minecraft Misadventures, which I haven't done a whole lot on, even though the server's been out for quite a while. A lot of that was bad timing because it opened up pretty close to my move. And my move kind of ended up taking like 2 months of my attention away from streaming. So yeah, it opened with kind of bad timing. And then right now, the server's, I wouldn't say it's on a hiatus. It's just a little quieter at the moment because the whole project was done by LD Shadow Lady. And she's sort of doing like a maternity leave. Like she just had a baby. I'm so happy for her, by the way, for her and Joel, Smallish Beans. But anyways, so she's like, Minecraft Misadventures is on like it's not like an official break or anything. It's just a little quieter, I think, because it's LD Shadow Lady's server, and she's, you know, taking a little break from YouTube for the time being to spend with her child, as one should. So, yeah, Minecraft Misadventures has been a little quieter, but I am hoping to at least build my starter base on that pretty soon. And then I'm also on Minecraft SMP, which is a vanilla survival server. So I've got a modded and then a vanilla one. And with Minecraft, I told the guys that I probably couldn't record any episodes for at least like a month while my roommate is moving in. I also have some travel plans. So I basically told everybody on Minecraft that I couldn't really play for like a month or 2. So yeah, technically I'm on the server, but I basically just, yeah, I'm waiting until I have more time to commit to other stuff, because right now I'm barely struggling. I'm struggling to just put out my normal shorts and long form videos. Like I haven't been really working on my next long form very much because I've just been so busy with all the move stuff. Because basically, I moved in June. Also, it was VidCon in June, and then my stuff got delayed, so my stuff didn't come until halfway through July, and then I spent the second half of July unpacking. Finally got a little break at the beginning of August, but then my roommate moved in. And so now we're unpacking his stuff and getting him settled, and now I have another trip to go on. It's just been a crazy summer, dude. I think I'm going to do like a big story time about how my summer went, because a lot of crazy stuff has happened, and I want to catch you guys up. So I think I might do one of my little PowerPoint presentations for y'all. Don't forget to get a good night's sleep tonight. Will do, Epic. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I really appreciate the kind words. Okay, so it's literally the gray wool, the clay. Gray wool, clay. And the warped. I think that's like it. I think we're basically there, guys. And maybe a little bit of cherry wood. Okay. So gray wool, warped wood. Did I run out of crying obsidian? Yeah, so it's basically just warped stuff, clay, gray wool, maybe a block of crying obsidian, unless I have it in here. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Actually, I should check. Do I have clay or gray wool in here? I don't think so. I don't... Maybe I do? Yeah, gray wool. Perfect. And then clay. Yes. Okay, great. Can fill those in. Okay. At this point, I think basically all we're missing is warped blocks of some variety, and then like a little terracotta over here. So let's chop down a little bit more warped. I just wish it didn't leave such a mess. Like, this is so annoying to clean up. Man, I always miss the streams. Glad I made it on this time. I haven't checked recently, so I have no clue. Do you have schedules for your streams? No, not at the moment. I've been too busy to have a real schedule, unfortunately. So the best way to know when I'm streaming is honestly to just follow the live ping. Get the live ping roll in my Discord. If you go to discord.gg/Mogswamp, you can basically join the Discord, go to the roles channel, and get yourself the live ping roll. And then you can mute the server and set it so that you only get pinged for direct role mentions, not at everyone or at here. And you'll basically only get notified when I go live. Of course, you can keep on your notifications if you want to see everything else. But, you know, I know how it is when you're like in a million different Discord servers. So if you just want the ping when I go live, like the thing is, I also try to tweet, but I don't always tweet. I'd say I tweet about like 70% of the time. So that you could also follow me on Twitter, but probably the best way is just to hop on the Discord. All right, we'll see if any more of those grow, but for now I'm just gonna... Oh, we missed some acacia logs here. There we go. All right, let's grab those. All right, so hard to tell what's real and what's not. Okay. Oh no, I waxed that. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Put it back. It's like it never happened. Have you made any Beezlepunk builds in your Superflat world? I have not made any Beezlepunk builds in my Superflat world. A lot of people have asked me to, and I'm definitely open to it. I wouldn't say no to that. Did I use all the warped wood? Yeah, I did. Mog, I'm starting to watch Naked and Afraid Season 2. So excited to see my favorite Superflat guy. Oh, I can't wait, Mario Blocks. I can't wait for you to see. I had a much better season in Season 2 than Season 1. Minecraft episode when? I don't know, maybe in a couple months, I'm thinking. But I'll definitely do streams before then, before the first episode, but... I don't know, with how I do with how I do videos, if I do an episode, it'll probably be like big. It'll be like a big concept, so it's gonna take me a while. Why are you using wax oxidized copper? It's the same as the unwaxed. I guess you're right. I don't know. I just wax all my copper blocks. Okay. Why won't these grow? Trying to like organize these in a way that kind of makes sense, but easier said than done. Okay. I feel like that's kind of decent. Why won't these grow? I'm impatient. Why am I moving these? I don't think I need to move these. I need more fireworks, though. And then I need more bone meal to grow more warped trees. Oh, boy, man. This, like, really... I just did not think it was going to take so long. Let's grab spruce and mangrove. And maybe even mud. And my decorations. And my fireworks. I'm gonna set that stuff up on the bridge over here. Oh, we forgot to get more bone meal. What's been your favorite Minecraft drop? Let's see, there were Armored Paws, Bundles and Bravery, whatever the bat one was. Happy Gassed, Pale Garden, Spring to Life, and Copper Age. So 7 drops so far. I would say out of those 7, my favorite was probably Spring to Life. Even though Happy Gas, it's close between Happy Gas and Spring to Life, but I just love plants, man. I just freaking love plants. I really love plants. But that being said, I haven't really played with the Copper Age update yet, so maybe that one will become my favorite. You never know. Okay, bone meal. Would you ever consider renovating or rebuilding some of your older builds to blend with your new style? Yeah, no, absolutely. That's something I'm continually doing in my world, is refreshing things and making them fit better. Like, there is a certain amount of history preserving that we do in the world, but I try not to let it ever get in the way of, like, the overall vision I have. So if I'm ever, like Noah's Ark, for example, like, I'm just gonna bury it. Like, I won't break it. It'll still be under the terraforming, but it'll be buried. Out of sight, out of mind. Angelic! Thank you so much. Hydration check? Okay, got it. Thank you, Angelic Bastard. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put you in the yearbook for today for that generous $15 donation. I really, really appreciate it. These trees suck, man. I hate this. I hate mining these trees. Why do I keep getting the short ones, too? These are so useless. They have like 5 blocks. And they leave behind such a mess. Okay, that's a tall one. I actually got a tall one for once. I should probably just be breaking these. Just don't really want my inventory filled with fungus, but I guess we could just get rid of it. What's the minimum dollar amount to get in the yearbook? It is $15. Or 3 gifted memberships, either one. It's gotta be like 15 USD though, don't like, not 15 like, I don't know. Whatever they're called, Vietnamese dongs. God, I just like, why didn't they make these decay when you destroy the tree? I don't know if that was a good idea. They're really awful to mine. What is September? Oh, I think September is a thing on Twitch where like, last year at least they like matched every gifty I got, they would match it. It was sick. I like your totem texture. Dude, you just reminded me. I'm supposed to try out, like, someone made me a cool totem thing. Hold up. We gotta try this. Someone made me a 3D version of my totem. Hold up. I still haven't tried it yet. Multi-MC. Let me find their Discord username too so I can shout them out. Instances 1.20.7. Resource packs. Oh god. I think it just goes in here. We go... Is this gonna work? I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll see. Wait, it worked! Oh, but he put sunglasses on it. Wait, it didn't have the sunglasses before. It was so much cooler. Oh, wait. No, it's not sunglasses. There's like a broken texture. I see. Oh, it does look so sick. But it's like, I think I'm missing a texture or something. It's like slightly broken. Yeah, that like purple and black checker pattern is like the missing texture pattern. So I think he's missing a layer, probably for the glasses. That's still sick though. Hopefully I can get a fixed version. Let me see who made it. Who was this? Ah, it was Future Imp 64. Shout out Future Imp 64. Oh, I can't message them. I have to add them as a friend. They must have left my server. That's probably why. Anyways, all right, let's see. I'm gonna put the old pack on real quick, just until we can figure it out. You have the best Minecraft vids? Thank you. Mog, can we get some music? Music is on. Are you not hearing the Nintendo music? It might be a little quiet. Let me know if the music volume sounds all right, guys. If it's too quiet, I can always turn it up. You should be hearing some Mario Kart tunes right now. Future M64 is here. Hey, Future Imp. What's up, dude? Future M64 is here. Yeah, we were just talking about your pack. I can't figure out how to fix the glasses. I think it's like missing a texture on the glasses. Elier is here. Thank you so much for the membership. That means a lot to me. It kind of looks cool though. It looks like he's wearing sunglasses. Like he's like, deal with it. You know what I mean? Deal with it. Can you see it? Can you see what I'm talking about? Future Imp? Hold up, let me fix that. Okay, bet. Thank you. Dude, we're getting tech support in the chat. Live tech support. This is amazing. I love it. Thank you, Future Imp. I appreciate it. Let me do my my nerdy resource pack bug fixing. All right, you got it. Hey, Mog, why aren't you streaming on Twitch today? Gwendolyn, today is the last YouTube-only stream, I think. Basically, I got invited to do a beta feature for YouTube to test it out, where you can do horizontal and vertical stream at the exact same time, and users get to choose which stream they actually want to watch. So you guys should be able to choose between horizontal and vertical right now to watch the stream in either format. So yeah, during the duration of that beta testing, I wanted to focus on YouTube because I have to fill out surveys and give really good feedback to the YouTube team. So I just didn't want Twitch chat to be like distracting me or anything during that. But the experiment is ending, I believe, like in a couple days. So this should be the last stream where we're not on Twitch. And then if that becomes a permanent feature where we can always do the vertical and horizontal on YouTube, I'm gonna spend some time figuring out how we could do all three. Twitch, and then YouTube in both formats. Because I think that is my end goal for this stream, is like, I'm on Twitch and YouTube, and you can watch vertical or horizontal on YouTube if you want to. That is my end goal. So hopefully we'll get there really soon. But shouts out to YouTube for making that new feature, honestly. Like, seriously. Like, I've given YouTube crap in the past for not paying that much attention to their live stream service. But I think I got to give them credit where credit is due, because this is like my most requested feature for a while, and I'm very happy they're actually making it happen. Because I think YouTube does a really good job with videos, with shorts, but I've felt for a while that they haven't prioritized live streaming as much, you know? And like, who can blame them? There's a lot going on YouTube that they have to do. Like, you know, TikTok is basically only for shorts, and then Twitch is basically only for live. But YouTube's doing all three at a high level, you know what I mean? So I don't really blame them, but I'm just happy to see that they're spending a little more time on live and like adding new features to live. That's a really positive thing, in my opinion, because I think live streaming on YouTube is very fun. I love Twitch too, but I like doing both a lot. At this point, I'd be sad to go exclusively on either platform. Like, I like having both. Unless a platform offered me money for exclusivity, and in which case I would be happy. But I don't think the big streaming platforms really do that anymore, right? Do you guys remember, like, a couple years back, they were doing that a lot? They paid Ludwig like a couple million to go on YouTube exclusive. They paid like Valkyrie, a few others, but that era is over, I think. Seems like it didn't really pay off how they wanted it to. I think it was always kind of a bad strategy, right? Because, like, the best way to acquire new talent is just to make your platform desirable to stream on at the end of the day. You can get as many exclusivity contracts as you want, but if your platform's not fun to stream on, people aren't going to organically do that. Yo, press 1 in the chat if you're a Miko fan. Can we get a W for Miko in the chat? We love Miko. Let's get the Miko cam going. Where is the little guy? Hi, buddy. Hi. Ones and W's for Miko. You have my permission to just spam the chat with Miko love. Alright, I think I wanna... Why don't you just put the bed near the trees? So that when I fly over to the bed, it despawns all the mobs. That's why. It's the cops! Stay cool, fool! Can you guys hear that? Yeah, that's funny. Okay. All right. Cleaned up our ugly warped tree forest that we were creating. Now we can hopefully finish this off real quick. We need slabs. All right. What's that? Also a warped block. Okay. Oh, man. I want to watch The Wicker Man. I love that movie. I watch that movie, like, every year. As soon as it starts to get, like, into the September, fall months, I just always want to watch Wicker Man. It's such a good fall movie. I don't know. At least for me. It's, like, one of my favorite fall movies. What was your reaction to K-pop Demon Hunters? I just loved it. It made me tear up. I didn't expect to like it so much. I'm not like the biggest K-pop fan, but I thought the songs were great. The soundtrack's incredible. The visuals were astounding. You know, Sony really doesn't miss. You guys got to remember, this is the same studio that brought us Spider-Verse. So, yeah, I think you can kind of trust their quality there. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It was amazing. It was amazing. I had no idea I would like it so much. I mean, I heard a lot of good things, so I had a feeling I was gonna like it. But it's even so, I liked it more than I thought. I really related to Rumi. Thought the characters were great. I thought the story was great. I just like, there's so much I liked about it, man. So much to like about that movie. All right. I think that's basically it. We're finally, like, done with this little inlet. Oh my god, that was so hard, dude. That was so difficult. I kind of want to do this little area here around this rock too, though. And then let's see, what do we need for that? Yeah, we can finish this off. It'll be no problem. We're gonna need a little bit more warped wood, some copper. We can do this. But I think I'm like actually gonna go. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Let's see how far this gets us. I was gonna say I'm gonna actually go to the Nether to chop some warped wood, but we might not have to. Okay, cyan wool. God, Wind Waker music. This game is very special to me. Okay, we need some copper slabs, some more cyan wool, and then a whole bunch of warped. We might be able to get away with just using this. Help. Okay. Yeah, we got through it. I think we just need some warped slabs, so we'll make those right now. How can you stream Nintendo music without copyright issues? Not only do I stream Nintendo music, but I put it in my full monetized long-form videos. It's a bit of a gamble because I don't own the copyrights to the music, but basically the reason you can get away with it is because most video game companies have decided not to auto-claim, they've decided not to auto-claim any sort of music like from their games. The reason being is, let's say I'm playing an actual Nintendo game like Wind Waker and doing a Let's Play of it, which helps Nintendo at the end of the day. They know that. They know that Let's Plays help their game sales. If they copyright claimed that, I would be very discouraged from ever making Let's Plays of Nintendo content, right? So there's no way for the automatic copyright detection system to know like whether the song is playing while you're playing the game or whether you've just added it in. And so they don't really go after anybody for their music. The only trouble I've had is with Final Fantasy VII. I did get copyright claim for that once. But yeah. Could you give me some YouTube advice? Dude, I have so much YouTube advice. It's kind of like hard to know where to start. Do you have anything specific that you're struggling with or that you want advice on? I would say the biggest piece of advice I can give a new YouTuber, like the single biggest piece of advice would be make your title and thumbnail before you make your video. You have to know what your title and thumbnail is going to be before you even start the video. Because if you make a whole video and you don't know how to get people to watch it, like you don't know how you're going to convince people to click, then you kind of just like wasted a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? It could be the best video in the world, but if no one clicks on it, then they'll never know that. So, yeah. All right, let's see. I guess I'll just chop down like one more tree. Do I have bone meal over here? Or did I use it all up? Haha. All right, I think this will literally be enough if we just chop down this tree. So I'm gonna make sure to get all the fungus out. Nice. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the copper slabs, and then we have these, and then just a little bit of light blue, right? Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, and the cherry wood and some purple. But we could probably wait on that stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and grab that copper. Mog, can you help with OBS? I'm not the expert on OBS, to be honest. I'm not the best at it, but there are amazing tutorials out there. Like, a lot of really, really helpful tutorials. I kind of struggle with that more technical stuff sometimes, but a lot of times my editor helps me out with that sort of thing. All right, and then for pink, get some of these. These are pretty easy to chop down. I guess the top is a little annoying, but it's pretty similar to acacia, to be honest. All right, I think that should be about enough. Ugh. Okay, let's get out of here. I have amazing news. Guess what it is? What is it? All right. What are these? Weathered cut copper slabs? But we need them oxidized. There we go. Okay. So, all we should be missing now are the 2 terracottas. Once I place in these cherry logs. If I am looking at this correct. And then we can move on with our lives. Okay, so we just need magenta or purple terracotta and light blue terracotta. Just a little bit of each. And hopefully that'll be enough to finish this off. So let's go over here and we can put some of our stuff away once more. Do we have any terracotta in here? Yeah, we've got the magenta and the purple. We just don't have the light blue. Okay. Do you have donations on? I do, yeah. How's the stream been treating you? Not a bad stream. Not a bad stream. Chat's a little quiet today, I will say. For whatever reason, ever since we've done this experiment with the horizontal stream, the chat is like so much more dead. Not sure what that's about. Like viewership is like similar, but the chat is way slower. Something to think about. Is the totem your twin? Yes, it is. Here I am. Here's the totem. We are twins. Okay. Let's grab the light blue terracotta. That's like the last piece of this puzzle. Get rid of these. I think I'm honestly just gonna toss these. What do you use for a texture pack? I don't really have a texture pack on. I just have the totem. I do have continuity, which is a mod that connects like glass and sandstone together so that it looks pretty. Like this looks pretty awful without continuity on, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just playing my world hearing this. You guys are just chilling in your own worlds. That makes sense. Chat here is more like a less informed Twitch chat. What's your best advice for terraforming underwater? Do it before the water is there. But if you're in a normal world and you can't do that, then get a conduit. But yeah, in general, like when it comes to the actual build, something I've learned is not to be afraid of the colors. Like I use a lot of crazy colors in the bottom of this ocean. If you look, there's like diorite into sand into clay. Like it's kind of crazy. It's kind of all over the place a little bit. But like when you see it with the water, do you see how it like just evens everything out? And it becomes just like, it just makes sense. I don't know. Like it doesn't, it looks a little weird when you're under here, Looks a little strange, a little bit block vomity, but the second you go above the surface, it all evens out. So that would be my second piece of advice is like you can be a little bit more daring with colors when you're working underwater, because they kind of all blend back into that blue once the water's placed on top. Is this my lighting box? I thought I had a different lighting box. Yeah, here we go. Okay. I could put my soul stuff in here. Okay. We got all this. How long has it been? It has been 2 hours, 40 minutes. Okay, so what I would like to do is finish with the light blue terracotta here, and then go back and start on the house. And I think on day 7 we'll finish the house, and then the bay will be basically done. Oh, right, but there's the cliff and the waterfall too. I don't know. I don't know if we may need an 8th day. We'll see. Finally, you've decided to give us full screen. It's not me deciding, it's YouTube. It's a new feature. They made it so that you can do vertical and horizontal at the same time, which is a brand new beta feature that I'm helping them test out. I've been asking for this feature forever. Believe me, Jonathan, I wanted this too. But if I had to pick either horizontal or vertical, I obviously picked vertical because you can't do vertical on Twitch. So it makes sense, like, in the world where I can only do one on YouTube, it made sense to do horizontal on Twitch, vertical on YouTube. That way people can still choose. It's just off platform. But I know a lot of people, for whatever reason, really don't like going off platform from YouTube. So now those people can be happy too. It's great. It's great. What are your other obsessions? Oh man, I've had a lot of obsessions over the years. I would say some of the biggest ones of all time. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker was a huge obsession for me. Viva Pinata, massive, massive obsession for me. I would probably say Roller Coaster Tycoon. I would say How to Train Your Dragon became a pretty big obsession for a while. The first one. What else? What else? What else? Twin Peaks, obviously. Huge obsession. Oh, what else? What else? Those are some of the biggest ones. Those are some of the biggest ones. Oh, man. Viva Pinata. My beloved. My beloved. Have you played any Dark Souls games? Nah, I'm not like good at games like that. I only play creative games for the most part. Like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah. Oh, 2 other obsessions. Far Cry Instinct's Predator and Halo 3. Both of those games are shooters, but they had level editors, like really good level editors, and I was so upset. Oh my god. I would say like 90% of my time on Xbox 360 was one of those 2 games. Far Cry Instinct's Predator or Halo 3. I've played like 1 level of Cuphead, and it was too hard for me. Declan, thank you for the 2 pounds, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. What is your second favorite architectural style other than Victorian? Oh, wow. This guy knows my favorite. You knew. You knew I would say Victorian. Yeah, after Victorian builds like this, my second favorite build style, gosh. Maybe like, probably medieval. Probably like a medieval style. But, also maybe cyberpunk. Kind of a toss-up there. It's actually Queen Anne Victorian. Yeah, it is. It is Queen Anne Victorian. I'm lazy and I don't say the whole thing. Opinions on Race to the Edge, How to Train Your Dragon TV show. I never saw that one. Never saw that one. Have you played Terraria? I have. I actually, Played it a little bit on stream with Hobby, with my friend Hobby, who's from the 100 Days Just Dirt series. Will you ever expand your greenhouse if Minecraft adds even more plants? I might have to, dude. I might have to add another room or another wing at some point. Although, there's not really room up here for another room. Maybe I could add a basement. Wait, a basement would be so cool? Whoa. I could add a basement. That would be sick. Mog, did you ever try building Brutalist? I have tried Brutalism before. Like, it was actually one of the first things I ever tried. Believe it or not. If I go into my creative world, this is my creative world I've had for over 13 years. It predates my flat world, believe it or not. And so you can see old things I designed. Like this was me designing the Iron Golem statue in my flat world. Here were my plans for Salacia. This is where I designed Salacia, like the statue and the shape of Salacia, right? But one of the first styles I ever tried was Brutalism. Like this is literally like I built this in, God, 2011, 2012. Yeah, I was experimenting with Brutalism, trying to get it to look good. I mean, we were pretty limited on the blocks we had back then, so if I tried Brutalism again today, I think I could do much better. But this was my attempt. This was my 2012 attempt at Brutalism. Pretty funny. I was pretty obsessed with Brutalism back then in high school. There's some cool designs in this world. There's some wacky stuff. Old stuff from the Red Cubed server. What is this? Oh yeah, I was working on a record room for my flat world, but I never ended up making it, I guess. How did it work? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, you could like open them all up at once and then close them all. Yeah, that's cool. It's kind of cool. Ah, memories. Sweet memories. There's some other weird stuff in here. This creative world has a lot of history in it. Oh yeah, this is when I designed the little wool towers for my super flat world. Yeah. Oh, this is the first thing I ever built in Minecraft Creative mode. Literally the first thing I ever built in Minecraft Creative. Isn't that crazy? You can tell, dude. It's the most 2011 build I've ever seen. Look at this interior. Look at this interior design. Hold up. That's wild. Yeah, it's like a trip down memory lane, man. This is like actually so old. What does it say? Ye old pub? Oh, hi, buddy. What? Oh, wow. Look at the pool table. Really good. Look at this bar. Oh, shelves. I was getting crazy with it. Look at this couch. It's extra long, man. Wow. Look at this. This is the best a 2011 interior had to offer. It's pretty funny, dude. Anyways. This is Nostalgia 101. Yeah, pretty nostalgic. What are your thoughts on the Schlepp situation? Is Schlepp the guy doing the, like, Roblox, trying to expose Roblox or whatever? I think I heard about that. Yes. Thoughts? I don't have many thoughts. I've never played Roblox in my life, so it's hard for me to have any opinion on it. But from an outsider perspective, I mean, it seems that Roblox is handling it really, really poorly. I don't know what else to say. I've never played it, so I have like no stake in this. But yeah, I think his mission is a good one. I will say, like, I would advise you guys to be very cautious of those sort of like predator catcher YouTubers. I think Schlepp is a good one, but there are a lot of bad ones. There are a lot of people who kind of engage in tactics that could be known as like entrapment, who aren't as careful as Schlepp. I think the reason Schlepp's a really good one is because he actually has arrests. Like he's actually been successful at getting these predators arrested, whereas I think a lot of these dudes end up like exposing them, but not like, basically like they go about it in the wrong ways to where the police can't do anything. So yeah, I have heard that can be an issue. So I would just say, like, overall, I think Schlepp's a good... yeah, he's working with Chris Hansen. I did see that. I think, like, Schlepp is a good one, but I would advise you guys just be cautious when it comes to that style of content, because I think there are other creators who aren't as careful as Schlepp is. But yeah, that's all I got to say, I guess. Could you give me advice for where to get B-roll? Oh, like B-roll, like B-roll footage, like stock footage. I usually just look it up on YouTube. I don't really have like a stock footage site that I use. But yeah. What's your biggest tip for doing voiceovers for monologue vids? I haven't done that style of content in a long time, so I feel like I've gotten worse at it over time. But I think practicing speaking can come in a bunch of different forms. You could stream to get better at speaking on the cuff. You could just record yourself talking to a camera and watch it back and see what you don't like. I think a lot of it is trying to be okay with taking pauses. Try not to say or like too much, and just be okay with pausing for a moment to gather your thoughts and then articulating exactly what you want to say. The more you can avoid filler words like and the more smart you sound, typically. It's really hard, though. I think people our age really like to say like. So... Alright, let's see here. I think we need some stairs and slabs and trapdoors, and we'll probably need to craft some fences up. We're gonna need some glass, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Would you consider adding cars to your world, as the time period would suit early motor carriages? And you have roads and trams? My world is a carless world. Even though I have technology post-car, like zeppelins and trams and stuff, they're still on horse-drawn carriages for whatever reason. They haven't figured out how to make a self-propelling vehicle. Mostly because I hate cars. I have a huge beef with cars in real life. I think cars ruined the planet and especially the country I live in. I think cars are basically the worst invention of all of mankind. First of all, we're facing like 30 to 70% of species going extinct in the next couple decades. Like, the world is literally ending. I cannot stress that enough. If you look at the climate science, within my lifetime, and I'm 30 years old, things are going to get very, very bad. And I think the oil industry is a huge part of why we can't do anything about it. So I hate cars for that reason. But even more than that, I hate cars for ruining cities. You used to be able to walk to the grocery store in America in the 1800s. That's not a thing anymore. Like, I literally, I'm not even kidding you. I think the average person's quality of life in the 1800s might have unironically been better than today. I know that sounds crazy. I'm not talking about like food or shelter. I'm talking about just like the daily annoyances. Like, they could just like have a community and like walk to places. We have to drive everywhere. I have to drive everywhere. There's nowhere I can go in my town without driving. I can't do anything without driving. I hate cars. I hate cars so much. I could go on and on and on about how much I hate cars. It's crazy. I hate cars. I hate car people. I hate car culture. It's like a deep, deep hatred. And so, long story short, I probably will never add cars to my Superflat world, because this is like my one bubble. This is my fantasy world where I can live car free and pretend that they never were invented and that life is still sweet. Oh. Just went on like a 10-minute rant about how much I hate cars. Oh my lord. Bro is so real for that. I don't drive, and it's very annoying because my work is like a 20-minute drive from where I live, and I just really wish things were more walkable. Yeah, man. You're a living fossil? Come to Europe? Europe is... They're doing it right, man. They're doing it right. Walkable cities, man. I actually feel like most people in Japan or Europe have like so much better quality of life than Americans, man. I hate America. I'll be real with you. I hate this country. I got so much smoke for the US, bro. FBI open up, I'll comment. The USA is built around the car. Yeah, man, like, I think it's just, like, the US, everything was built, like, well, the US was originally built around trains, but then we just invested so heavily into cars that, like, it kind of spiraled out of control. Like, everything's highway now. Everything's highway. Come to New Zealand? I would come to New Zealand. I don't know, though. Here's the thing. I say I hate America, but I'm still an American. You know what I mean? So, like, I would still experience really, really drastic culture shock if I went anywhere else. And that would be hard on me, you know what I mean? Like, I just want my country to be better. I just want my country to do better. We're so rich. We're so incredibly rich. We could have had, like... China built an entire country's worth of high-speed trains in like 10 years. We could do that. We have the money. We're so unbelievably rich. I don't think people understand we're the richest country in the history of the world by it's not even close. It's not even remotely close, and we do nothing with it. Like, literally nothing. It's so frustrating, man. It's brain-breakingly awful. Like, I wish I lived in a country that was broke. Because then there would be a reason not to have nice things. But there's no reason why America can't have nice things. There's literally no reason. And that's why it breaks my brain. It breaks my brain. I just want some trains, man. Just build some high-speed trains. Oh, dude, it was especially frustrating living in Texas because you have Austin, San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas. And they're all like a 3-hour drive apart. Like, they're all so close to each other, and there are so many millions of people living there. And a lot of them go between the cities pretty often, and it is like the worst drive you will ever do in your life. It is the worst drive. Texas drivers are insane. It's awful. The drive to Dallas literally makes me like question humanity. And if you just built trains going between those cities, like high-speed trains, it would cut down the 3-hour drive to like a 1-hour train ride. But they won't do it. They just keep building more highways. It makes me so mad, dude. I literally can't. Opinions on planes? I mean, the thing with planes, well, not only are like, it's really bad for like the environment, right? Like, just jet fuel burns a lot of oil or whatever. But more importantly, like, planes just don't really make sense for going between like Houston and Dallas, or like Houston and Austin. Like, it's like a 1-hour plane ride. Not even. You go up and then you immediately go down. So it's like a 40-minute plane ride. It seems like a train is the right thing for that distance. Planes are great for going like across state boundaries, or like, you know, anything further than like a 6-hour drive is like, sure, hop on a plane. But like, I think high-speed trains could really fill the middle. You know what I mean? Like, between car and plane. There should be like a middle option of train. Because sometimes the plane just doesn't make sense because you're like too close. You know what I mean? And it's like, planes are also just crazy expensive. I guess I have bone meal here. So we need all three. Like, cars would be fine if we just had all three. We need all three. We just don't have trains in this country. Which is so annoying because, like I said, this country was built on trains. Like, there's so much rail. But it's all just freight. Like, really slow freight trains. And then like Amtrak, which is like the American train company for like non-freight, you know, for passenger rail. I believe what happens is they have to yield the right of way to freight trains in most of the country. So in other words, like, let's say I'm on a passenger train going, I don't know, it doesn't matter where I'm going. If there's a freight train that is like on the same track and only one train can go at a time, they'll let the freight train go first. Like, they always give priority to the freight. Which basically means that traveling by train is just awful in this, like, it's truly terrible. What about ships? I mean, ships are great, man. You know, if you got water, it's great. But a lot of the U.S. is landlocked, so you can't build that many canals. Imagine if if every town was just like Venice and we all just boated to work and stuff, and all the streets were just rivers. I think we'd run out of water pretty quick, to be honest. Can we see Noah's Ark? It's way in the distance. Can we see it from here? Wow, is it out of render distance from here? I thought I had my rendered up to like 30 chunks. There it is. There's Noah's Ark. So yeah, I'm going to terraform right over the top of that. You'll never even know it's there. Honestly, having canal transit in America would be cool, but the amount of trash in the canals would be such a problem. I mean, it's wildly impractical, right? Like, canals make sense in very specific situations, I think. Oh, man. Someday we're gonna get trains, man. There was a train planned to be built between Houston and Dallas, but now it's canceled. Probably so they can build a mega highway instead. I'm so happy I left Texas, bro. Texas was killing me. Texas is such a dumb place. Nothing makes sense in Texas. It's like such a terribly designed state. Thank you for the floating heart something, Turtle. I appreciate the jewels. I do miss the weather in Texas, though. Oh, God, what? I fell. Look up the French train system on Google. What about it? Like, just look it up. Houston I liked a lot better than Dallas, to be honest. Well, I don't know. I don't know which one I like better. They're both awful. They're both terrible cities, if I'm being real. I don't know. They're just, like, so weirdly spread out and weirdly laid out. I've been to a lot of cities, and I just did not vibe with Houston or Dallas very much. There were some cool parts of Houston and Dallas, like very specific neighborhoods. Like Dallas had some cool streets, but just the overall vibe of the city, well, I don't know, man. They're strange cities. You have to go there to see what I'm talking about. Very different from cities on the East Coast that I grew up with. Like, where I'm from, it's like Boston, NYC, Philly. Houston and Dallas could not be more different from those kind of cities. Like, it's hard to describe what makes it so different. I don't know that I could put it into words, but the vibe is just completely opposite of, like, the vibe of those East Coast cities that I'm from. Now, would American canals affect the trout population? Charlie, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it, dude. Maybe. It's just sprawl, sprawl, sprawl. Yeah, dude. I don't know. The Texas cities are just weird. Even the downtowns where it's not so sprawling, like the skyline. I don't know how to explain it. The skyline's just strange in Dallas. It's a strange skyline. Everything looks like a bank. Like everything looks like banking. I think probably because it's a financial city, but it just looks like Cowboy Wall Street. It's like hard to describe. I liked Austin the most, or maybe San Antonio. I like both Austin and San Antonio a lot, but Dallas and Houston I did not vibe with. Where did you move to? I am now in the greater Seattle area. And I'm digging it a lot more. I'm not gonna lie. The biggest thing I miss is the weather. I loved the weather in Texas. I just like it hot. I just want it to hot all the time hot. All right, let's build this little dock / staircase down here. We do need to make some fences. Okay, great. Should be enough. Maine is the best. I do love Maine. Hot all the time is crazy, you monster. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I just grew up in Massachusetts and like half the year was so cold and miserable that now I just crave heat all the time. But I don't know. Who knows? I think it's just like a person by person thing. My brother loves the cold. Did you know that the London Underground system has trains at a station every 2 minutes and it takes more passengers annually than Paris, New York, and Berlin combined? Wow. I think Tokyo's even bigger though, right? But wow, that's actually insane. I do not love the New York subway system very much. I mean, I like it for what it is, but like compared to other metros, like the London Underground was beautiful, dog. The London Underground was beautiful. I loved the tube. The Channel. I did ride the Channel, but that's not what we're talking about. Yeah, dude, I am obsessed with London's public transit. It's incredible. So jealous. When I went to London for the world premiere of the Minecraft movie, I got to ride the underground around, and it's just so fancy, man. Plus that new shuttle they have to Heathrow. Oh my god. It's just, it's perfect. I'm sure people that live there have their beefs, but like compared to a lot of cities I've been, it's a really good metro. All right. Shall we start building up this little structure? I think we should do the, like, little mast thing that's sticking up here. Where is it? Starts... Here it is. And we need gray stained glass. You ever have lobster? Have I ever had lobster? Have I ever had lobster? Brother, I am from Massachusetts. Home of the most delicious lobster bisque and lobster rolls and clam chowder and clam strips you've ever eaten in your life. I live for lobster. I love lobster. Oh my god, I love seafood so much. I'm such a masshole. Thoughts on crab? Crab is also so delicious. At times, potentially even more so than lobster. God, I love seafood. I just love seafood. There's no seafood I don't like. All right, this is gonna look so cool. So this is like a little mast that we're building here. I think that is it, right? Yeah. Then we'll put a little thing here. So it's supposed to look like a ship mast, like a, see, kind of like leaning over type of thing. You know. And then we'll put some like chains and stuff on it. Shrimp is probably my favorite food of all time, if I'm being real. Maybe the only thing I might like more than shrimp would be escargot. Snails. Delicious, garlicky snails. Oh my god. Delicious, delicious snails. Oh my... We have to stop talking about this. I'm getting so hungry, dog. Do you like octopus? Oh! Octopus! Calamari! Oysters, mussels, scallops, clams. I'm going crazy. I'm going a little bit crazy. I don't think I've tried frog legs. The Tokyo Metros is bigger in scale, but London is oldest, and the efficiency is quite impressive. That's pretty cool. Fish and chips. Oh, I have fish and chips like 3 times a week. I love fish and chips. Oh my god, I love seafood. You guys have to stop talking about this. I will end stream and go get seafood. We either have to, we need to change the subject right now, or I'm going to end stream and go get seafood. What about king crab? All right, it's over. It's over. It's been a great stream, guys. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time. Salmon? Oh, salmon. Oh, you ever have like a maple soy glazed salmon? Like you take a little soy sauce, a little maple syrup, you make a rub with like garlic, minced garlic in there. Oh my god. You guys have to try this recipe. I got it. I can. Oh my god. We have to stop. Oh man. I'm tweaking. Where's the lanterns? Do I have any lanterns? Where are my lanterns at? Have you tried spaghetti? I love pasta. I would say right after seafood, my favorite food is like pasta, which is why like you can't go wrong with pasta seafood, you know? Like, oh man, like a nice scallopini or like a nice shrimp scampi. Oh my god. I would kill for a delicious scallopini right now. Okay, what am I getting? I can't think. All I can think about is food. I literally can't think. I'm like starting to sweat, man. What are your thoughts on British food? I'm a big enjoyer. I know Brits get a lot of hate, but like I love fish and chips, and I absolutely adore beans on toast. I'll have beans on toast with like mushrooms and an egg. Like that is a staple breakfast for me. I have that maybe like a couple times a month. So I would say my favorite British cuisine is probably either the fish and chips or the beans on toast. Oh god, with a nice juicy grilled tomato, some portobello mushrooms, some beans. You're gonna want some bread, some buttered bread in there. Get a couple eggs over easy, of course, or even sunny side up if you're feeling daring. And you know, I'm not supposed to have it. I'm supposed to be a pescatarian, but some delicious sausage, some delicious breakfast sausage with there. When I went to, I don't think I was a pescatarian yet when I went to London for the first time in college. And yeah, I had some delicious sausage with my breakfast. Oh man, and all that with a nice Irish coffee. You get a coffee, pour a little Baileys in there. Start your day off right. I'm telling you. Okay. We were looking for lanterns. I got so distracted talking about food, I couldn't even think for like 3 straight minutes. I think our lighting chest... Yeah, we have some. Great. You don't eat meat other than seafood? Yep, that's right. Although I'm honestly like barely a pescatarian anymore. I have been... Like about a year ago, I let myself have a bite of bacon, and ever since then, I've been breaking more and more and more. I was a good pescatarian for like 8 years, and then all of a sudden, it started falling apart. But yeah, I try not, whenever possible, I try not to eat meat. Mostly for the environment. Like, if everybody just cut back on their meat consumption a little bit, like, have meat a couple times a week instead of, like, every single day, it would literally solve, like, it's a huge contributor to global warming. Like, I don't think people realize how bad it is. It might, like, next to the oil industry, I think it's, like, the single worst thing. The amount of resources it takes to grow a cow is insane. Like, the amount of water it takes to grow a cow could plant, like, acres of food. I'm not even kidding. I love meat. I mean, meat is delicious. Everybody loves meat. But it's just a really inefficient way to consume food. Like, if we're trying to solve world hunger, then we need to do less burgers, more veggies, because veggies don't take that much water to grow. They don't take too much resources to grow. But livestock is a massive, massive waste of resources. But it's delicious. So it should be like a treat. It should be like, you know, have it a couple times a week. But there are people who have meat like every single meal of every single day. That's too much meat, dog. You don't need that much meat. I don't think people were eating like that, like even in the 1950s. I'm pretty sure people weren't having that much meat. Like, I feel like it kind of spiraled out of control over the last like 100 years. I feel like all Americans eat is like rice or pasta and then meat. There's no veggies, dude. Oh man. We're getting there on this. I think we need some composters and we need a little bit of regular oak wood. No car, no meat. Unironically, like, I am really freaked out about the global warming thing. Like, it is... I just feel like the numbers that are coming out are, like, really frightening. I'm not that old, man. Like, I'm gonna be around when stuff hits the fan, so to speak. Which really stresses me out. Gotta enjoy this YouTuber lifestyle while I can, because I just feel like... inevitably, things are gonna get kind of crazy within my lifetime. But I don't know. Tuna is even worse, to be honest. They're predators on a higher trophic level than prey that eats plankton. It'll be like trying to farm wolves by feeding them cows. Thank you for the 10. Yeah, no, I'm not saying seafood is more sustainable than meat. I'm not saying that at all. I just love seafood too much to fully cut it out. I'm not a good... I don't have a very good diet, so if I committed to going full vegetarian, I would have to really pay attention to, like, getting enough protein through nuts and, like, you know, other sources of protein, you know, and really watch all my vitamins and stuff. Eating fish allows me not to worry as much about that stuff because I know I'm still getting a lot of the good nutrients that I would be getting from meat from eating fish. Like, my brother's full vegetarian, and he has to, like, eat lentils and, like... He has to, like, do things to make up for that nutrition, you know what I mean? I don't want to have to think about all that. I like eating Oreos. Tuna's overrated? Dude, I love tuna. I love tuna. Oh, I should not say that word because Miko knows that word. And it's his favorite thing in the world. But he is dreaming right now, so... We might be safe. We might be safe. What did I come up here for? Just to sleep? I thought I was going to grab something. Well, we should probably grab some of our grass things. Tuna has mercury as well. Yeah, I think if you eat too much fish, you can get, like, high levels of mercury, which is really bad for you. Hopefully that hasn't happened to me. I do eat, like, a lot of fish. Like, I would say I have, like, shrimp twice a week, at least. Salmon twice a week, at least. Like, so I eat a lot of... I wouldn't be surprised if I had mercury, high levels of mercury. Will you stop trampling my stupid wheat? I need to make a mob switch. I feel like maybe next stream we should make a mob switch. God, tuna fish sandwiches are so good, man. Top 5 best fish? You know, I don't really know my fish like that. There's like cod, halibut, yellowfish. Those are all great. Salmon's great. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not like... A fish is a fish at the end of the day. I don't pay that much attention to the... I don't know. They all taste good. I don't know. They're fish. It seems like a lot of people in the chat have like a texture problem when it comes to seafood. I've heard that before. In fact, I've dated people who don't like that about seafood. The texture thing. I'm not like a texture. I don't pay that much attention to like mouthfeel. I don't care that much about the texture. I don't know. I think it just like depends on how much how your taste buds are, because I feel like for people who don't taste quite as much, like texture is even more important. Maybe. Okay, that's all green terracotta, which we actually don't have. Not in here, at least, I don't think, but I can double check. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we have some up here. Dude, the craziest, the thing that drove me crazy about Texas is they would be like, oh, like seafood parlor. You'd go into a seafood place. It would say seafood. And I'd be like, great, I'm in the mood for some seafood. And I would go in, all they have for quote unquote seafood, catfish, and crawfish. That's it. I'm sorry, Texas, but that is not seafood. That's crick food. That's food you got out of the crick. That's food you caught with a net in your backyard. That is not seafood. That is literally not seafood. Doesn't Texas border the Gulf of Mexico? It does. And there's a city in Texas called Galveston, which is right on the ocean. Wonderful city. Love visiting Galveston. Worst seafood I've ever had in my life. The Gulf of Mexico has terrible fish. It's too warm, I think. Like, good seafood comes from cold waters. You know, Alaska, Maine. That's like the best seafood, right? Warm water does not make good seafood. I swear to God, Galveston had the worst seafood I have ever had in my life. Texas just cannot do seafood. They're so bad at it. I don't like mushrooms. Feels like I'm chewing on an earlobe. You know, my girlfriend says the same thing. She hates mushrooms. I love mushrooms so much. I think that's further proof that I'm just not a texture guy. I just don't care about the texture that much. Don't get me wrong. I've had one or two foods where I'm like, okay, the texture on that is truly disgusting. But not a whole lot. Not a whole lot bothers me when it comes to texture. All right. It's because of Cajun culture? But I like Cajun food. Like, I've been to, like... Well, I haven't been to New Orleans at all, but, like, I've been to Cajun-style, like, seafood boils. And, like, that's okay. No, it's still not good. I'm lying. I'm lying. New England seafood mogs the hell out of Cajun food. It's not even close. It's not even close. I'm lying. I've been to some seafood boils in Texas with the corn and the potatoes and the crawfish. It's okay. It's okay. It's good. I feel like they're overcompensating for their bad seafood by adding like every spice in the world. That's how Cajun feels to me. Make Miko twerk? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make my cat twerk. How dare you? Frankly, how dare you? Thoughts on tacos? Man, I lived in Austin. Ah! I'm so sorry. Let's take a moment of silence for all of our headphone users. I'm so sorry, headphone users. Guys, just a quick 10-second moment of silence for everybody that just passed away who was wearing headphones. Thank you. Thank you. Why? Because the creeper jump scared me. I didn't want him to blow everything up. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. It just came out of my mouth. Dolphin emoji, thank you for the 5. With this slander, you got to take the swamp out of your name. Look, I got to try real Cajun food because, like, I've been to seafood boils in Texas and I didn't like them, but I think if I went to, like, literally New Orleans, I would dig it. I think I would dig it. Okay. I want this creeper gone. I want him out of my life. Is it, like, really dark under here? Is that why he spawned? Oh, it is dark under here. Oh, God. Get out of here. You two. Go. Okay. No. No. Get out. No. Okay. All right. I think we're good with that lantern. All right. So we got this little staircase and this little mast. Now we can actually start building the house. So it's gonna have some like stilts basically that it sits on. What is this? Green concrete? Are we out? Here it is. Do. Okay. That, and then where does this side land? Spruce. Dude, we have like no spruce wood. Do I need to... Where's my spruce box? Let's go refill it. Holy moly, Seagull Man. Thank you for the $50 donation. Wow. Dude, that is insanely generous. Thank you very, very, very much. I'm putting you in the yearbook today. That means a lot to me, dog. Seagull Man 87. Thank you so much. Seagullman said, Mog, when you start breaking bedrock, you need to start with the area under the hollow portions of your world. That way, if another creeper spawns, the resulting explosion will punish you for your sloppy lighting by sending you directly into the void. That sounds awful, Seagullman. That sounds like my worst nightmare, Seagullman. You're right, though. Maybe it would cause me to be better about my Mog spawners. But, you know... The thing about my Mog spawners is when they happen, it means I've built something beautiful. And that's why it's not lit up. Let's take the spruce out of here. That's all the spruce we have? Wow, not great. I guess we'll have to run... We'll have to run our tree farm a little bit. Oh my god. I wonder how many spruce trapdoors we have used. Times crafted. Wait, 13,931? Or is that times used? Okay, times crafted. Wait, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty wild. 11,000 is insane. Spruce planks, 68,000? Wow. What are your views on artificial intelligence? Man, it's such a crazy topic. I feel like I don't know enough about it. I mean, I recognize there are huge issues with its environmental impact, first of all, which really worries me, because I've been telling you guys how much that sort of thing keeps me up at night. Also, I think there's issues with what they use to train it, right? Like ethical issues, like, for example, using artists' artwork to train their AI without their permission. Huge issue. And then I also just think, like, the conversation's gotten really confusing. Because, like, we call everything AI, even though, like, most of it, like, I don't know, like... So, like, if you enhance a photo with Photoshop, that uses AI. But that's not, like, what people are talking about when they say AI. Like... They've had content-aware fill in Photoshop for like 10 years at this point. You know what I mean? No one cares about that. So like, I don't know. I think we need to come up with more terms. Like, I wish people would start talking about LLMs, the large language models, because like that is what most people are talking about when they say AI nowadays is LLMs, like ChatGPT, DeepSeek, those sort of things. Those are LLMs. So, and those are basically chatbots. At the end of the day, I don't think they're actually like getting close to general intelligence yet. I don't know. It's all so new and confusing, bro. Like, there are robots walking around now. I thought about this the other day. I was out and about and I saw this security robot like going down the street, and this father was with his little girl, like I don't know, four-year-old little girl, and he was like, and she was like, "Look, Dad, robot." And I was just like, what the hell? Like, when I was a kid, they said that would happen, that there would be like robots walking around when I was an adult, but I didn't really like, I don't know, now it happened. And that little girl's gonna grow up with robots walking around. It's very strange and surreal to think about. It's all very new. I don't have much to say about it, man, to be honest. I would have, like, I don't know. I will say, like, all the AI hate, it does get a little crazy at times. I wonder, like, I just think the conversation is, like, a little bit out of control. No, I feel like no one knows how to talk about it. Because I can see the merit in AI for a lot of things. Like, for example, cancer research. Great example. I could foresee us actually solving cancer in my lifetime because of AI. Like, I literally think that if you set a bunch of really high-level AIs on the issue of solving cancer, like, we might be able to make significant leaps. Or, like, aerospace. Like, there's the potential that AI could come up with really good designs for rocket ship wings that are way more efficient than any human would have come up with. You know what I mean? Like, I can definitely see, like, it has the potential to change the world in a lot of positive ways. It also has the potential to become self-intelligent and kill us all. Like, I don't know. It's just an insane topic. And I feel like it's a very polarizing topic, and it's just hard to talk about right now. No one knows how to talk about it. Have you seen those inappropriate YouTube accounts that spam on any popular video? I have, Rug Rhymes with Grug. It's a... Dude, I don't know how to fix it either, because I've added all these blocked words to my comment list. Like, specific things I notice that they say. But the comments go through. I don't even know, like, I'm supposed to be able to have a setting on my channel where if I say, like, if anybody comments a comment with this word, auto-block the comment, right? So, for example, like, you know, if, like, I could put a slur in there, and anybody who said that slur, the comment would just not even get posted, right? So I have that set up for certain key phrases that I've noticed these bots use a lot, but for whatever reason, it doesn't work. Like, the messages still go in, even though they have the word that I blocked. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. The bot problem is definitely a big one with YouTube. I don't know what the solution is. I know they're working on it all the time because, like, it definitely hurts them because advertisers want to know that when they're paying for ads, it's not just a bunch of bots watching the ads, right? So, like, advertisers want a guarantee that their ad money is being well spent, you know? So YouTube has a huge incentive to solve the bot problem. I don't think they're like intentionally leaving it unchecked. I just think these bots are hard to get rid of. Unless there's like some conspiracy theory that I haven't heard about with YouTube secretly loving bots for some reason. Trump or Biden? Ideally neither. Ideally someone less than 300 years old. That would be my choice. Try not to spam the chat though. Like, legitimately, at this point, the next person who runs for office in this country is going to be like a 300-year-old dragon. I'm not even kidding. We have a gerontocracy. Which means the old people in charge. And nobody else. Okay, let's see. Some signs along the trapdoors. That looks nice. Have you seen that people are calling the robots like slurs, like clankers, tin head, chrome dome? Yes, I have. No idea how to feel about it. What's up? To your meeting? Oh, right. Okay, cool. Love you. What, do you know when you'll be back? Okay. Love ya. Have fun. Cool. Let's see. How did you discover Minecraft? My brother bought it for me. I remember so distinctly. I kept hearing about it from this kid at the bus stop. His name is Andrew. And he was a good friend of mine. And he just kept telling me, dude, this Minecraft game. You got to check out this Minecraft game. And I was like, but he specifically said, he was like, he actually didn't tell me to check it out. He just kept telling me about the game, but I'll never forget it. He specifically said, this game will take over your life. Do not play it. And so I didn't buy it. I heeded his warning. I was like, I'm not going to let this game, like, I don't need a game taking over my life. I got too much going on. So I specifically didn't get it because he had warned me that it would completely take over my life. But then my brother got it for me instead. And we stayed up all night playing. And he was 100% right. Drew was literally 1,000% right. It took over my life to the point where it is my literal full-time job. 14 years later. Honestly, he's the GOAT for that. He just predicted it, dude. He was like, don't do it. It'll take over your life. Little did I know that it taking over my life would be a very positive thing. And a very lucrative thing. This made me a lot of money. Okay, and I think it's like, yeah, spruce logs in the corner, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Couple of these. Yeah, so we're on to like the actual structure of the house now. How are you still so dedicated? Aw, man. I've only gotten more dedicated, if anything. I have this theory that your dedication and your motivation to play Minecraft increases the longer you spend time in your world. After a certain point, of course. Like, when you first start, I think definitely, like... it might be a little hard to stay motivated. Just put some temporary lanterns here. But once you've made it a certain amount of years into your world, I feel like it becomes so easy to stay motivated. Because I don't know, like for me, I'm just like, I have so many ideas. I've started so many projects that I want to finish them all. I don't know. Will this be a YouTube short? It's definitely going to be a full video on my side channel. Basically, we're going to do a video called, like, I spent 7 days building in my Superflat world or something like that. Today is day 6. And it's basically going to be this entire project in one big video. This whole project here. So I think that video is going to be really fun. So yeah, that'll be on the Mogswamp channel. Oops. Okay, a little staircase around the back here. I can still smell my girlfriend's perfume. It smells very good. Okay. Are we out? Out? Hopefully not. I think we got some more. Oh, yeah, we do. I'm trying to join the Discord, but it's not working. It's not working. Discord.gg/Mogswamp. I'm not sure why it wouldn't be working. Stop flexing having a girlfriend. I'm not trying to flex on you guys. What did I come up here for? I don't think I think just to sleep. Did you ever finish the dirt digging? No, I have not. I'm getting close to 10% of the way done. I am approaching 10%. I think I'm at like 9 point something percent. 9.2% or something. Any advice for getting through an 8-hour college class? Why? What? How? Why? Why 8 hours? What? I didn't have any 8-hour courses in college. What? I don't know. Bring lots of water? I don't... Why is it 8 hours? Is it like a lab? Looking cool? Thank you, Motivational Grind for Life. Thank you for the 2 pounds. Water, snacks, and spite. Yeah, that's pretty good advice right there. Huh? Huh? Oh, will you just place in the right place? Shouldn't I just do this? So that... So that I can put one here? That way it connects? Yeah. We'll do that. Okay. Spruce. What's your favorite book genre? Probably, Mog, do you play Roblox? Never tried Roblox. Never played in my life. Favorite book genre? Dude, I love short stories. J.D. Salinger era, like 1950s, 60s era short stories. I really like short stories. Go read Banana Fish. I don't even remember Banana Fish. I just remember really liking it. Favorite YouTuber? I don't think I could pick a favorite YouTuber. There's just too many I love. Favorite Minecraft YouTuber, though? Probably Etho. Just because he's the first ever Minecraft YouTuber I watched. My inspiration. Is any of your first subscribers still watching? Yes! Shout out Zoe. Zoe's pretty much the only one that I can think of. Other than, like, friends and family. Been watching me since she was 8, and she's now graduated college, which makes me want to die. Oh my god. Feeling old? I do feel old. I've been really struggling with it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. My 29th birthday was really hard on me. I'm not sure quite why. I've just been really struggling with the age thing. Really, really struggling with it. I think some people, it doesn't bother them as much. It just really bothers me. I just feel like I'm running out of time. Running out of time to do everything I want to do in my life. 29 is not old. I know. I know that, but it doesn't make me feel any different. I still feel this way. I've been, like, really struggling with it, guys. I'm gonna be real. Midlife crisis? I mean, it's funny. Like, I already kind of had one when I was like 25. But that was more of just a bad breakup than a midlife crisis. Had a really bad breakup, dropped everything, moved to Texas without a job or an apartment, and just figured it out. That was kind of a crisis, but that was just, yeah, I think that's different, because that was like a breakup. This is the real midlife crisis, where I'm like, the only reason I'm panicking is like, it's just like pure existential dread. What's the most boring thing that you worked on in Superflat? Boring. There's got to be something I really hate doing, right? I mean, I don't know. I love doing things like digging dirt, which should be really boring. I guess, like, having to do any sort of structure rating can get pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I have to raid, like, 100 end ships to try to get diamonds. It's exciting for like 2 seconds, and then I'm like, okay, yawn. That's probably a good example. You have at least 2/3 of your life left, Mogswamp. That's tons of time. I mean, not necessarily. That's just if I live to life expectancy, right? What's one of your favorite episodes in the Superflat series? I really love the Cyberpunk episode. Mog, I think midlife crises are more noticeable in the US than Europe, as most Americans are very extroverted. I have heard that. Dude, if I go someplace, I'm talking to every person I see. I'm smiling at people, waving hi. I'm the most extroverted extrovert, dude. And I think that is a very American thing I've heard. Like, I think people abroad generally think it's kind of weird, like how friendly Americans are. Or like I don't know. I don't think like in other countries, I don't think they care as much about like small talk, if that makes sense. Like keeping up appearances of like pleasantries and politeness, you know? Holy crap, Lois, Mogswamp is live! Holy crap, Lois. Lois? I don't really have a Peter. I'm trying. I've never watched this show, okay? I could probably get it if I watched the show a little more. Fire impression? Oh, thank you. Peter, the Mog is here. Can't relate. I hate talking to people. I'll be polite, of course, but I just hate small talk. It's so uncomfortable for me. Oh, dude, I love it. Lovely weather we're having. Let's talk and let's have it be small. All right, let's see. Am I out of trapdoors too? Oh my god, we're running out of spruce wood, guys. We might have to call it because I think between now and the next stream, I'm gonna have to run my wood farm and gather a ton of spruce because we're literally like, this is it. This is all we got in my inventory. And we're almost out. Dude, the trapdoors eat so much. It's crazy. Trapdoors are so stupid expensive. Dummy expensive. All right, we're definitely gonna run out of trapdoors again, but this is the next like layer of the house up here. Yeah, we got the house like halfway done, but I legit think we're gonna have to end it right when I run out of spruce wood here. Let's go to bed real quick. Why are you guys spamming, please? What did I do? What did I do wrong? What's the best villager you've ever gotten trade-wise? One time I got a 10 emerald unbreaking twice in a row on a librarian. That's a great question. What comes to mind when I think of like grinding for villagers was filling out Macy's. Dude, filling out Macy's was so hard. Getting every single terracotta trade. Because they're the last trade. You have to like level up the villager every single time. Kilani, thank you for the 2. Yay, caught a stream while live. Oh, hi, Mog. Hi. I'm so glad you caught the stream live. Thank you for the support. And Rug rhymes with Grug with another 2. What do you hate about your world the most? I hate about my world the most. Probably, I mean, this kind of gets into the same thing as the biggest regret question, but I hate that I didn't pay attention to things that were going extinct. Like, I wish I had squid. I wish I had rabbits. There's no reason I shouldn't have those things. Or, like, old OP gear that you can't get anymore. Like, I should have done all that. I didn't pay enough attention. That is one thing I hate about my world. Lost potential. But man, this is looking pretty good. Let's craft the rest of our things into trapdoors and then see how far that takes us. What about Glow Squid? Oh, Glow Squid update? So I am closer to figuring out why the Glow Squid don't spawn anymore. I think it's because of the fact that they added baby squids and it messed with the spawn cap in Superflat worlds. What I don't understand is why it only affects Superflat worlds. I can't figure it out. I need like someone who actually knows how to like dig through the code and understand these things to try to decode why. But yeah. For now, Glow Squid are extinct in Superflat. In any version past 1.21.1. So we may have to take drastic measures in order to get Glow Squid back on our world. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, right there. All right. Pretty good house so far. We got it going. This is my first Mog stream? Really? Welcome! I hope you're having a great time. Das Fischenhaus. You're right, it is Das Fischenhaus. Oh god. Single set here. There we go. We need some leaves and some... So I have this idea for like a secret cave. I want to start filling my world with a lot more secrets, guys. It's one thing like I really want to focus on doing. Do we have... Yes, we do. And so what I'm trying to do is make it so that there's a secret passage behind here, and the only way to get there is by going under the building. Oops. How do I fix this? There we go. So that's why I put... Sorry. One sec. Okay. That's why I put this little doorway here, because this is where I want the secret to go. But I want it to be like a secret room inside the big rock, right? Don't know what I'm going to put in here yet. But there's going to be a secret room, and the only way to access it is by sneaking under here. So I'm going to have to make it impossible to get there from up here. So it's going to be a little tricky, but I think I've done it by strategically placing leaves in certain places. I think I can make it so that you literally can't get down here any other way. Unless you have like an elytra and do some crawling. What are those? Dark oak? Those should just be regular oak. Okay, so there's a couple pots. Is there enough light down here, though? I don't think there is. Yeah, so I'm gonna... For now, I'm gonna put that lantern back, because until we finish off all the other lighting, I think it's too dark here. Like, I think this lantern, for example, might make it so that this is now no longer a 0. Yeah. You could dig some dirt? I could, but it has been a 4-hour stream. I would love to dig some dirt. I honestly, I would, but also my roommate's coming back home soon. He was out shopping, so I want to be done with stream when he comes back. So I think we're going to call it, guys. I know it's been a fun one. It was really fun for me, too. But I think I will end up calling it here. But man, we made it like halfway through this house. So if next stream on day 7, all we have to do is finish this house, finish the cliff and the waterfall, and then build a bunch of trees. And if we do that, I think this area will be finished. It's going to be a tough stream next time. We're going to have a lot to do. Like, I think it's probably going to be like a 5 or 6 hour stream to get all that done. But I think we can get it done. And if we do all that, then this entire Big Rock Bay area will be finished. And then we can start heading further over this way towards the axolotlery, which is going to go right there. That's where the axolotlery is going to be. And then after we finish the axolotlery, we can start working on connecting this cliff to this cliff, because we've got this whole back here that's wide open. Looks really bad. So we're going to have a whole big cliff here going along, and we can build another little village down here. Should be a lot of fun. I can show you guys where we're at real quick before I say goodbye. With the creative planning. God, I hate how long it takes to save the world. It sketches me out. Yeah, if I hop onto Flatnet really, really quick. Okay, here we are. So yeah, as you can see, I've planned out most of the axolotlery over there. I have just these diamond blocks left to texture over in this area, and then this cave, obviously, there's going to be a cave here. And then over here on this side, I still need to finish texturing these 2 rocks, and then this whole cliff needs to be painted on. So I think I want to have like a tiny little village here on the shore, but I'm not sure yet. What do you guys think? Should there be a village here or not? Press 1 if there should be a little village here. Press 2 if you think no. But I did put a little path just in case. So there is a path down from the greenhouse. You go down here, and then there's going to be a staircase. Okay, mostly ones. Okay. People want a little village here. Great. So yeah, this path will come right down this hill. I think maybe like 3 or 4 buildings. Nothing crazy. Just like a small little village. Maybe a couple families live there, you know? I think a crashed pirate ship would be better. That actually would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But I have a lot of plans for a pirate cove in a different area. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, guys. Oh, yeah. Remember how I was talking about the Mystic Basin? This is kind of where I'm hoping the Mystic Basin could go. So I'm going to break a big area of bedrock, and then you'll be able to, like, go down this hole. And, like, in here will be this whole, like, world. This whole mystical world. What do you guys think of that? I think it's going to be sick if we, like, oh, the Mystic Basin idea I'm really jazzed about. I'm really jazzed about it. Like, I want it to be, like, a mystical, magical purple forest with, like, giant, crazy purple plants and stuff. Oh, I think it's going to be so sick. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming to today's stream. It was a freaking blast. I loved hanging out with you guys. Hello? Why'd the music stop? Did I just mute my computer? Oh, I did. I accidentally muted my computer. Hold on. Oh, that really threw me off. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Goodbye, everybody. I love you. I'll see you in the next stream. If you missed the stream, the VOD will be up on my Mogswamp channel. Make sure to check out Mogswamp. Plus, this entire stream and the past couple of streams are being edited into a video for Mogswamp as well. So go subscribe to the Mogswamp side channel as well. But other than that, that's basically it. If you want to know when I stream next, make sure to go to the Discord, discord.gg/Mogswamp. Sign up for the live ping roll in the Rolls channel, and you'll get pinged whenever I go live. All right, guys, that's about it. Thank you for all the support. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye. Yeah, we're going. You know what I'm about it. Gonna be golden. Whoa. Wait. I'm supposed to put the ending bumper. My bad. Bye.